I'm Katic from Team Crew, and we have the best team synergy. Even though our name is cute, we are gonna destroy them and win this competition.
These teams are insane. And of course,
I don't know if you guys can hear this or not, but whatever.
I think we're going to surprise a lot of these players and you guys at home and here in the stadium with what you're going to be seeing. It's going to be a really, really great weekend, and today is going to be amazing.
Well, it's like the team captain surprised us with their beautiful maps. I'm excited to see all of them, how they contribute to the game. Lachlan, of course, he did have an opportunity to play at the Creative Showdown in June, so we'll see what he brings to the table, what kind of experience he brings to the table in being involved in that first competitive event in Creative.
Yeah, for sure. And of course, for you guys all at home that couldn't make it, we miss you, we love you, but of course, we want to give you guys an outlet to be able to watch the way that you want to. So please, for your viewing experience with real-time stats and different points of view in-game, head to Fortnite.com/watch and choose from this channel a dedicated map channel and 10 rotation options covering a selection of diverse players. We want you to be able to watch the way that you want to watch. Now, of course, Bala, I'm so amped to be here. I could not be more excited. The fact that I'm actually standing still
is,
I think, a surprise to every single person. And of course, here's just a few more ways that you guys could watch everything. You've got the first place, the second place feeds. They're all 10 feeds for your viewing pleasure. If you want to see someone specifically, tune in to them, see what they're doing, how they're kind of navigating the maps, you can do that.
That's absolutely amazing to be able to watch from any POV. And just like you said, Zeke, I cannot believe you're still. I've been in the back room getting ready, and you've been jumping up and down. So that means it's creative time, man. I cannot wait to get into these games, to get inside to the Arthur Ashe Stadium, Zeke. Again, I'm surprised we're standing still.
I mean, if you guys aren't feeling the hype right now, you need to open your eyes because this is it. 10 weeks of qualifiers, 8 weeks of creative qualifiers have led us to this very weekend. The Fortnite World Cup Finals in New York City. We're going to walk away with world champions.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I could not be happier right now.
And not only that, we are outside at the Fan Festival having a blast. Everybody's doing all sorts of fun activities. All the people are getting inside, starting to get ready for the show, get in the bleachers, start watching some creative action, and then later, of course, the Pro-Am. It's a blast. Make sure you're coming down here and joining us.
Yeah, for sure, man. Now, funny enough, we actually have Pookie, who is standing by. She is chilling with the leader of the Funky Fighters. That is Tamoya, so let's send it over to her for an interview.
Thank you so much, Zeke. I am here with Tamoya of the Funky Fighters. It is so exciting to have you here competing in the Creative Fortnite World Cup. How have you been preparing for today?
I just practiced with my team yesterday, and things went pretty good. And we didn't have as much time as I thought we would do, but we played really good, so I'm pretty excited. Yeah.
That's awesome. Team synergy is definitely important. Now, do you know any of the other competitors that are going to be here today that you'll be facing? Do you have your eye on anybody?
The Death Run map, I think, is going to be the most competitive. So, yeah, I'm excited to do the Death Run map, yeah.
So, I mean, Scissors is very well known for his death runs. Do you think you'll have any competition with him?
Yeah, I think it's going to be really hard beating him, but my map was also a death run, so I think my teammates have a good chance.
Well, I wish you the best of luck. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me. Zeke and Bala, back to you guys.
Oh man, the hype is building. Now guys, the show is getting ready to start, but there it is. You've got the 32 players, 19 countries represented across 8 different teams. The Fortnite World Cup Creative Finals are about to begin. You ready?
I am ready, Zeke.
I'm ready to run inside, so without further ado, let's send it inside to kick things off.
No pain, no gain. No guts, no
Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? How you feeling today? That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Welcome everyone to the Arthur Ashe Stadium. I'm Golden Boy, your host, and I couldn't be more happy that you guys are here in my hometown of New York City. It's actually quite nice for me because that means I don't really have to travel that far It's pretty cool. That being said, we have a lot of cool stuff that's going to be happening here today. Not only do we have the Creative Showdown, but we also have the third Fortnite Pro-Am that's about to go down. It is going to be incredible. You got some of your favorite content creators. They're going to take that stage and battle for your entertainment. Now, you know that we saw a few of the players that were coming out here. We actually have one that you all may recognize standing by with Pookie. Pookie, who you got for me?
Thank you so much, Golden Boy. I am up here on the main stage with Ninja. Familiar faces for everyone in the crowd. Let's hear it. How excited are you to be here today at the World Cup Creative Mode? This is something different for you, I'm sure.
Yeah, I haven't really done too much creative, but I've been playing a lot with these guys, obviously, the last 48 hours. And no, I'm really excited. I think we got a really good chance, and we're going to have a lot of fun.
Now, tell me a little bit how your team came together.
Yeah, I checked out their clips for the trick shots that they submitted, and they were all, you know, they stood out to me. They were special, and it was just an easy choice to pick these three guys. And, you know, like I said, we've actually been bonding pretty hard the last 48 hours. So team cohesion is an all-time high.
Team cohesion, I love it. We should have named you guys the Ninja Trick Shot Warriors, really.
That would have been awesome, but there's no, I mean, there is a ninja skin kind of in the game, so, you know, we could have had, you know, maybe some of that. It's all good. I like the little whip. I love my little ice cream.
And anybody that you're looking forward to facing off against here today?
Oh, everyone here. You know, Gotaga, he's my fellow, you know, Red Bull competitor, essentially, and, you know, Scissors because he talks a big game. That's it, yeah. Those two guys, I'm looking out for them the most.
Well, he does talk a big game. Let's see if he can back it up today. Thank you so much. I wish you all the best of luck. Golden Boy, what do you think?
Well, I think that's pretty awesome because the good news is we got 8 great teams that are going to be playing for a $1 million grand prize in 3 very creative modes, which means today's really all about fun. And who better to have some fun with than none other? You got Monster, Sundown, over at the cast booth. Take it away, fellas.
And boys and girls, Jonesies, Bonesies, and everyone in between, welcome to the Fortnite World Cup Creative Finals. I'm one of your casters, Sundown, joined here by Monster. Monster, how you doing today, man?
Doing great. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. 10 weeks of qualifiers, and it's all coming to life. And this is what we're here for.
Yes, after the 8 trials now, what you'll be seeing on the stage will be 4 sets of 3 matches and 2 never-before-seen maps, and a little refresher coming from the Creative Showdown there with Sky Station Showdown. It's going to be incredible.
That's right. So you guys have seen the Sky Station before. Lucky for them, you know, they get to kind of come in here, prepare, kind of prepped up. But there is so much more that is going to happen that hasn't been unveiled today.
Oh, and I mean, it's good. Seeing the adaptation across these sets is going to be incredible, and they're going to get a chance to revisit them at the end with a little remix, but we'll get into that here in a second. Let's check out the overall scoring and how these guys are going to be competing and how they will win. So, as we said, that first set is Sky Station Showdown. Junkyard Juke will be the second one. Set 3 will be a never-before-seen World Run, and then set 4 will be the Golden Games. Now, the Golden Games will comprise of a singular match from each one of the other 3 with, as I said, a nice little remix on it. And the Golden Games is worth a golden llama, while all of the other sets are worth a singular silver llama. How do those llamas add up, Monster?
Yeah, you want to accumulate the most llamas throughout each set. We're treating each set as its own individual thing with a couple games in between. So they're going to get a couple runs at it, and you just want to do the best in every set. Get those llamas so you can take it all home.
Yes, now the winner of the set will go through, and in case there is a tie, it will come down to that golden llama. The golden llama will trump all. Now let's get into the...
Sorry about that, didn't mean to do that.
This is per the individual matches, and it's cumulative. It won't carry over through the sets, but they're still taking it home at the end of the day. So you definitely want to get in the top 4 to bump up that score.
Yeah, that's right, and that is every game. Per match, we have a big winner. Of course, it's going to be divvied out between everyone competing, but come on, with the amount of games that's going on today, this is incredible.
Yes, that is across 12 of matches total. So tons of chances to win prizes from all of these guys. Let's take a look at the roster and all of the teams who will be competing and give you guys a quick little overview. You can see Chicken Champions led by El Rubius, Sunshine Soldiers, got that one right too, Zeke, with Danyan and Achin representing as the captains, Funky Fighters with Tomoya, Kadoku represented by Lachlan.
But we got to give some love to the Ravens Revenge. You can see them up there, Little Whip Warriors. We already kind of touched base with Ninja. Llama Record, which you talked about a lot coming up into here. And of course, the Fish Fam, who's going to be led by Scissors.
And these are some of the creative kings. They've been able to go through, run, qualify. A lot of them have had the world run, or not world run experience, excuse me, but in those death runs where they were doing the qualifications, but there are also some combat aspects. So we've seen Sky Station Showdown before. You know, there's going to be a little bit, I don't want to say advantage, but they might be a little more at home when you're actually firing bullets, building out, and trying to get those rotations in.
Yeah, I mean, you cannot underestimate any of these teams. These guys grind, and they all play Fortnite. But let's go ahead and take a look at the format here so we can kind of see a run on how they take these victories.
So now the VIP will be those creative captains, and they have to be the one in the capture point, uncontested, to score points. They will get 3 points per second in the initial hills, and then the first team to 1,000 points, or the highest scoring team by the end. And also, the creative captains will be wielding the Infinity Blade.
That Infinity Blade will be important because they have to get to the capture points, A, B, and C, which will give 3 points a second. And then 7 minutes into the round, point D opens up, where you will get about a lot more, right? 12 points a second.
Four times is a lot.
That is what you want to do. You want to gun for the point D on the map. That's your comeback, or that's your lead taker.
Yeah, you can see a lot change when that opens up at 7 minutes, but now we're going to go in an overview. For those of you who are unfamiliar and didn't get to watch it at the summer block party, we got you. Zeke, catch us up.
This map is a collaboration between Team Evolve and Epic. Now let's break down how it all works. For this very special event, we are bringing you an exciting King of the Hill style game built in creative by Team Evolve. 8 teams of 4 players will start at their home base on the edge of this massive flying city. Together they will push 3 capture circles, racking up points by holding them down for their team. As each team heads toward the capture points, they'll need to protect their team's VIP, who plays a key role in this game mode. If they get eliminated, they'll respawn at the team's home base. The VIP is the only player who can earn points for your team while in the capture circle, earning 3 points per second. They are also the only ones who can wield the Infinity Blade, which deals massive melee damage and enables the wielder to jump incredible distances. It's the rest of the team's job to make sure the VIP gets to the capture circle and stays there as long as possible without being eliminated. With 3 capture circles across the map, teams have to strategize to figure out which point they'll be able to hold. Pay attention to your surroundings, because if lots of teams are fighting for the same point, there could be an open circle elsewhere. Hold up. Did I say 3 capture circles? Actually, there's a 4th one. Partway through the match, the 4th capture circle in the center of the map will open up and will award 4 times more points per second than the others. But with high reward comes high risk. After each match, teams will be ranked based on how long they held the capture circles and earn overall points based on their rank in that game. Those points will be added to an overall leaderboard, and at the end of 6 matches, the team with the most points wins. Let the showdown begin.
Love seeing that and getting a quick rundown on how the teams can go about playing. Now, Monster, I have to ask you, knowing the rules now, seeing the map, seeing the teams, who is your team to watch out for?
You know, early on, I thought the Little Whip Warriors and the Fish Fam were going to do good, but hearing from the Ravens Revenge, Gotaga now, I'm just shifting towards Ravens Revenge here. They've swayed me. Their entrance has really swayed me.
They definitely had a lot of confidence down there in Gotaga. It can be very competitive at a drop of a hat. My team to watch, the Llama Record Co., Hand of Blood, Svenos, Alex JJ Carnifex. You heard him talk about it. 3 competitive veterans and a very aggressive German. That's a combination that I want to see on Sky Station Showdown. Now, we've done a whole bunch of talking, but I know why you guys are here. You know why we're here. It's time to play some Fortnite. The Fortnite World Cup Creative Finals starts right now.
And this is it. We are loading in Everyone's hopping now, and they are actually familiar with this map. So we're gonna see the strategies off the bat here. Let's see who can take away and break away with that early lead you saw there. Nice wide shot of all of our captains here. Here it is. Little Whip Warriors in the lead off the bat.
Already you can see trades coming out now. A fun fact, the Infinity Blade wielder gets a bonus 100 health and shield. So he's sitting at the 200 mark. On top of that, Siphon is on. If you get an elimination, you get that 50 effective HP back over. That makes the Infinity Blade very hard to take down. They also get those big crescent move jumps to slam down. And as you can see going on the right-hand side of your screen, it is creative chaos all over the place. But now taking in with the Little Whip Warriors as they're able to clean it out, and Ninja's trying to rotate up top.
Yeah, I'm sorry to break it to you, but the Llama Record was completely pushed off of their point. And now we have Ninja who's going in with the Infinity Blade. What a player to wield this one right here. Oh, he's getting pushed back. Notice how he doesn't even want to get eliminated. He wants to do as much damage as possible. But is that effective?
I think you just kind of reset and you go, or you get up there and you start swinging. The 75 damage hit will be able to take it down, and the Llama Record Company establishes themselves right back up. Now, what's going to be interesting to me is how the players utilize their building. You start with 50 wood, and then if you get an elimination, you get 25 wood directly into your inventory. So if you're able to kind of eliminate out and put pressure down, you can get some ridiculous builds, as we're already seeing on top of the blue hill.
Yeah, this is actually a neck-and-neck race right here in the early game so far. Fish Fam, Chicken Champions, and Raven's Revenge are all trading spots at the moment. And Sunshine Soldiers comes right on in to wipe that up and get them out of there. And nice job for Stewart.
And look at the Cuddle Crew across the way, just now getting their first points because they've been contested the entire time, whereas Llama Record Company has only had one team coming up towards them. Another thing to note, let's talk about the loadouts here, Monster. What are they rocking?
They're rocking everything that you can get in the game, from blue tactical AR up to that hunting rifle. So you have the long range, you have the close range, you have the AR. You kind of just pick and choose your battle, what you want to use.
And the one thing you're missing that the Infinity Blade wielder does not have will be 9 impulse grenades. So everyone has a bunch of mobility to be able to get up there. But you see right there, Scissors able to cut down a bunch and get a decent amount of timing. Let's take a look at the score. Little Whip Warriors climbing up, but it is only a 5-second uncontested lead, and they're building on it. Right now, not a lot of points have been scored, which means when that hill opens up at 7 minutes, it's going to be that much more important.
Yeah, this is going way better than I expected. There is no one dominant team so far, but the Little Whip Warriors are doing so great right now. There goes Ninja, and he does get traded out. Raven's Revenge kind of takes it back over. We'll go Taga squad managed to hold it down for long enough to get their, points in. Don't forget, he has to clear out the point. If there's someone on it, you're not going to get anything.
Right, and as soon as you're up there, if teammates are not building for you, you're exposed for the entire map. Everyone else is able to see you. You can see El Rubius going in, but the double pack plus the Infinity Blade wielder of Hand of Blood. This Llama Record Company team is looking to go platinum with a great defense of their point.
There it is, very nice. Finally starting to earn some points, trying to break that, triple digit. Hand of Blood, little fun fact right there. His dog Falco is Germany's second biggest dog influencer on Instagram.
That's impressive, but I wonder who the first biggest is now. That's like, is there a statistic for that? Like, do you go down the line? But one thing I do want to note for Hand of Blood, look at the eliminations coming out of the Infinity Blade. Already sitting on 7 and being aggressive. As the more he gets that siphon going, the better he's going to be. But the Chicken Champions come out on top there. No tender defenders are going left. Able to hold the top, and now crawling their way back up there. They're only about, 10 seconds or so behind the Funky Fighters?
Dude, wait a second. Where did the Funky Fighters come from? Suddenly they're at the top here, and the Little Whip Warriors have not managed to earn any points. Sunshine Soldiers looking to kind of ruin that festival up top, but it's Tomoya. We touched with him with Pookie early on. He said, you know what, he chose his players, specifically because they're great at death runs, but it looks like they battle it out too.
They're doing a very good job of making sure they go at the same time. You can see Tomoya here being patient, doing everything he can to try and find an outlet, but he doesn't want to commit before his teammates are there. He's waiting for Kutu. There they are. Kutu coming up with him as well, and the fight is on, but we switch back over to Scissors just chopping it down, but the Fish Fam is a sushi there as the retake happens.
That is actually crazy. Watch him kind of wait there, prepare the ambush. His team comes up, and they collapse on the point, and bye-bye Fish Fam. Fam.
And notice they had enough mats to completely encircle the top, but the Infinity Blade will be able to come right out. So instead, Tomoya jumps straight up to just stall out a couple every seconds, because every second matters. As you see, Kutu also on 8 elims right now. The sword players putting in work.
We have a bit of a tie up top. Funky Fighters and Fish Fam. Llama Records so close as well. This is a close one for the run in the top 5 so far.
And I like seeing the Funky Fighters using impulses out of spawn. You get 9 of them, so it's great to throw them off to knock other people off the point, but use 3 to get a little faster. These guys are all very experienced in terms of navigating basically every part of creative and battle royale, so they can use those little quick impulses to get themselves more efficient. As you see Zand go down, Suzu go down, Scissors go down right there as Lachlan is just cutting them apart. But Tomoya, again, the Funky Fighters come out on top with the Infinity Blades at least, so no points going over right now to the Cuddle Crew.
Oh no, the Cuddle Crew does not have the Infinity Blade wielder here, so Clitex has to kind of hold it down for now and wait until the leader, the team captain, can get up to the top. If Lachlan gets there in time, he might be able to, but nope, they kind of lose their point of interest, unfortunately.
And now Gotaga goes up and goes straight back down, not able to catch himself on the edge, so Raven's Revenge gonna have to wait a little bit before they get points, but have full control, and Gotaga unfortunately breaks some of his teammates' build there with the Infinity Blade.
Yeah, you see Chappie. Chappie's from, you know, the USA. His favorite aspect of creative mode is actually 1v1 build fights, so this is why they're doing pretty good right now. And they kind of close it up. Looks like the Cuddle Crew has come back, but the Fish Fam is here to ruin that entire party. Can they shut it down? And Scissors survives just for a bit more.
And again, you see every single time the Funky Fighters go up, it is never a solo person. It is always 2, most of the time 3. They get control and then they immediately box up. But while we've been talking about them, let's check in back with the scoring as we're now right around the 3rd mark and a minute out from that 12 point per second circle. And Ninja's team, the Little Whip Warriors, are Little Whipping all over as Tomoya goes up, comes back down, and the Shing Shing was not enough. Cuddle Crew takes him down.
Actually love that strat. You don't see anyone else really utilizing the dive straight up into the air to kind of disengage off the pressure. Ninja's doing a great job chopping up here. He's already at 8 limbs. That, never mind, make that 9. That was Gotaga who went down right there. And they finally get another run at, you know, advancing the lead here.
And they are slaying out, too.
Yes.
You see every single one of them almost to the double-digit marks. But Taco, hello. That was your head. Yeah, you got to be careful because, hey, if all you're doing is sitting there rifling, that's fine. Somebody's going to take a hunting rifle and make you pay. Lachlan goes up. MSYP is just behind him, and Lachlan is able to take that one over. Kaz is trying to do everything he can, and he does get Lachlan, so good delay coming out from there, but opening up about a 20-second lead. But here we go. 3, 2, 1. Middle point is open. That's 12 point per second, and right off of the bat, we see Cuddle Crew heading towards the impulse is going out, and a swing and a miss there with the Superman jump from Ninja. Not quite going to get it as Rubius and him are in the circle right away. Rubius under fire, but Ninja under fire. Who will take it? Rubius has the better sword on the day, and then immediately taken out. This is chaos.
Whoever's the last one here is probably going to be the most successful. But remember, you need your sword wielder. Your captain has to be there. If Lachlan isn't there, it's not even worth fighting for. So Claytex doesn't care. He's trying to pick up that Elim counter. And he's on it. He's playing some good defense there. Down goes Hand of Blood. No points for the Llama record anymore. They actually use that. Just a couple seconds put them all the way back up to 2nd place.
And 2 of the Cuddle Crew right now have combined for 31 eliminations, but they're not converting it into points. They're currently sitting at the bottom, 189. Little Whip Warriors do still have a lead, but it's already been cut down. And just as I said, with the middle hill, Funky Fighters almost taken away. There it goes right on over. And you see any amount of time in that middle hill is so efficient.
I'm actually loving that little strat right there. They hold a point, then aim out to where these players spawn in and kind of move in from, just kind of pressure them back.
Yeah, so that's when you need somebody with a hunting rifle to start taking shots and saying, hey, pick on somebody else. If you look this way, you're going to have to respawn, because if you can get tags, great, but if you don't convert them and into anything, it's not worth it, as I just kind of stuttered, because Carnifex is sitting on 23 eliminations, Hand of Blood on 14 right there. That's why the Llama Record Company is ahead right now.
Yes, and they were using that 4x bonus on Capture Point D, which is right in the middle. It only appears after the 7-minute mark. So now that we only have 5 left in the game, it's up to whoever can hit that 1,000 first or the timer runs out. But at this pace, I think the Fish Fam, the Funky Fighters or the Llama Wreckers are probably going to take it here.
Yeah, the Sunshine Soldiers are also racking up points quickly. What's interesting to see is the Fish Fam are pretty much now uncontested as everyone has tunneled in on that center hill. But once you get later into the game, when you need to kind of go up a little bit more, consistent points end up winning out because everyone will turn their attention to the 12 points per second. You'll have impulses going down there, random hunting rifle shots, builds 24/7 because they see that tick happening. And look, as I say, all the sword players are down there, 2 of them going off, the tac shotguns being thrown up, walls everywhere, but it doesn't matter. Points aren't being scored right now.
Yeah, they're trying so hard to get all the bonus points that the Fish Fam is just like stealing away the lead right now. But also, remember, if their teammates pick up elims, you get matched straight to your points, into your inventory. So they're able to fortify up there, and that's why they're just slowly growing.
And you can actually fortify to prevent the impulses from going in or make kind of a wall to toss it in. As you see, Hand of Blood picking up his 16th elim, but hey, Scissors is chilling.
Yeah,
Pumpernickel it up, man. Pumpernickel it up. Yeah, let him know. Let him know. There we go. He's saying, hey, you guys will stick to our strategy. Let's see if somebody goes to contest it. There it is right away. They go up, but all 4 of them. You don't want to run into this. They're ready and waiting. They know they have the lead right now.
Oh, he's holding a trophy.
Look at he's looking around, he's telling him to let him know, man, and that's what it's all about. They've opened up a 100-plus point lead, but no contention because everyone is tunneling on the bottom.
Uh-oh. And I like this now. Now they're turning their attention outwards. Other teams kind of realize, wait a second, they're just up there scoring.
Like, what can you do in this instance? They see the other scores. That leaderboard is running for them. What they have to do, if you're the Llama Record Company, you hold the middle and lock it down for that time. And then the second you get the lead, start running at the Fish Fam. Don't let them come anywhere near any point. Nobody else is going to catch you unless they get the middle. Everyone's attention is there right now. And the Llama Record Company now has the 100-point lead back in the span of just 10 seconds.
They let their guard down one time, and suddenly Llama Record takes the lead as the Fish Fam wasn't just farming all those points. Nope, Fish Fam no longer have a free point. It is up to everyone to stop the Llama Record Company here because Hand of Blood has 17 elims and he's going for the middle now. He's got his team ready. Let's see what's he going to do. Hits the vent, goes right in, nice and sneaky. Oh, he's still waiting. Look at the big brain plays. Comes out the collateral right there, and it's all his. The center point is his to earn points now, Sundown.
It's so close. It's just a few more
Gotta
kicks. That
stop
would be
him.
it. One more goes over, and that's it. Llama Record Co. takes the first match. Hand of Blood, Spenos, Alex, JJ, and Carnifex are your match 1, set 1 winners right there. Incredibly impressive coming out. Well-executed gameplay, and they say, Scissors, you can hold that L instead of the trophy. Don't celebrate too early.
It's the World Cup Creative Finals. Every game is worth so much money as well, so much prize. So to take a victory off the bat, you have to be feeling great. And that was your fan fave to pick.
I mean, they had everything going in. They're incredibly confident, but they had to make sure they were able to get it. You can see the last few moments. They'd already boxed themselves up after clearing out the Funky Fighters, who were the only other contestants. The Funky Fighters actually also passed the Fish Fam in the last moment, which is huge in terms of not only the prizing, but what will end up being potentially a llama in the end.
That's right. That is right. Loving this replay right there. The let's goes, the energy is real. You can clearly see the excitement. That was a great game to watch.
It's fantastic. Honestly, I love Sky Station Showdown so much because I think there's a level of depth there, right? Everything is wood, so you're able to, like, kind of hit through it, and the Infinity Blade cuts through all of it right away, but the Infinity Blade wielder doesn't have the ability to build, needs the support from his teammates. So you saw the people who were roaming in packs of 3 and 4, incredibly successful.
Yeah, it was kind of unfortunate. The Cutter Crew was, like, slaying, legit. So many elims, but not a lot of points, and that's because play that split game, it's not going to work out.
You have to convert it into control. It is a control the point game mode, and if you're not doing that, the other players are going to be doing that, as you saw right there. And what was unfortunate then for the Fish Fam is they got contested twice in a row right after and just couldn't get reestablished. They couldn't group together in those long spawn lines like you were talking about. I mean, they can be painful.
Yeah, you know, I was rooting for Raven's Revenge, man. I might have to jump on the Llama Record Company bandwagon.
Bandwagon in? Really? One match?
Just one, dude.
One match? That was quick. All right, well, he jumps on the bandwagon. We're going to jump on over to Pookie, who has an interview for us.
Thank you so much, guys. I am here down on the arena floor with our champions here. We have the Llama Record Company. Now, have any of you ever played this? Let's go to you first.
Yeah, we had a few training sessions yesterday and we were totally dominating the game mode. So, I mean, we are by far the best team here. And right now, we feel very confident, yeah.
Well, you certainly played, like, you came a little bit from behind there. So your strategy was kind of like to get those points that are slower accruing at the very beginning and then kind of go into the middle and kind of start dominating near the end. Who made that call?
I mean, that was pretty much me, yeah. Like, we know that at 7 minutes, like, the middle just opens up and you get like 12 points a second instead of 3. So, yeah, we decided to work on that. We weren't that good at first, but we got a strat going. So, yeah, it went pretty good.
Speaking of strategy, are you going to carry that into the later games? You're going to change it up?
We're just going to do the same thing. Hopefully no one follows us.
I mean, now all of your competitors have heard you say that, so we might have to discuss strategy a little bit when the microphone gets turned off. Now, finally, for you over here, how does it feel being here, playing in front of this massive audience?
It feels amazing, like it's just a dream coming true.
Thank you. And for you over here, you've traveled all of this way to just be here, be at the World Cup. Is it surreal? How do you feel about it?
It's an experience. It's really nice.
Yeah, and we love Spandau.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll talk about that. You guys got to educate me on that. Not sure what that is. Thank you guys so much. Congratulations on taking the first game. Casters, back up to you.
Thank you so much, Llama Record Co., Hand of Blood, Spenos, Alex, JJ, and Carnifex taking the very first match of the Creative Finals, the first match on this stage. I mean, it was an impressive format. They clearly had a strategy they wanted to execute on. It took them a little bit to get there, but over the course of the game, they were consistently accruing points.
Yeah, I should have known last night they were going to do good. Saw them on the hotel lobby. They were hanging out, literally as a crew. One of the only creative teams that I saw sticking together like a squad. Should have put my money on it.
Like I said, bandwagon. It took less than one match in an interview, and he was like, oh, yeah, I'm fully on board.
I'm
no
so
problem.
convinced.
It's all good. This set has been so exciting. I mean, who are you looking out for? Who can contest them? And what do you think the next step is to shut them down? They say, hey, we have a game plan. We're going to do the same thing. And I agree. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Like, stick to that if you're going to keep winning. But what do the other teams do to now make them uncomfortable? How do you go challenge them?
I mean, honestly, we saw a lot of that team play out of the Fish Fam, right? You wait for your Infinity Blade wielder to come up and then get the team to back them up. You have to work together. And remember, when you catch an elimination, you get mats for it so it can help you build.
Yes, mats and the health back, but the first match is done. The second match is kicking off right now, and we will have a pretty good idea of where we're going. I'm excited to see if they can repeat, and now the second match is underway, and right away you can see some players sprinting out, some opting to take some hunting rifle shots as Lachlan grabs that Infinity Blade and goes straight up. And you can see you can actually make it to the top if you hit the vent, jump, and then jump again. 2 jumps right away. Fish Fam and chicken contenders. God, awful. Chicken champions. Apologies.
Tenders, chicken what? You trying to eat some
Tender defender, chicken tenders. I know, my fault.
All right, here we are. So this time around, the Sunshine Soldiers actually managed to get some points off the bat. Very good for them, but Little Whip Warriors, same thing we saw before. How to take, a little bit of the first big step here.
I mean, Ninja, it knows those jumps. He's able to get around incredibly efficient, up to the top right away. But the early tack fights coming out, Tomoya able to ruin that one there, but then Tyler trades it right back out. And what really is important here is about establishing control as a team. You want to stay together and just get your momentum rolling as Ninja goes up, followed quickly by the Little Whip Warriors. Ninja goes first, gets 1 elim, gets 2 elims as they swarm from both sides. So Ninja was up 2 from the back, 1 from the front. That was a very well-coordinated retake.
Love how they did that, and now they're all holding it together. Kaz holding down the backside, keeping these players off the ramp. But it's Gotaga squad who's coming up the top here. It's Chappie, and Gotaga dives right on up into it. And doesn't matter, he just gets taken right down. This is what you need to do here.
Six eliminations already coming out from them. Taldock with 1, Kaz on 4, and then 2 for Ninja with the Infinity Blade, as Taldock is immediately spraying down shots, making it just a little bit more difficult. But boom, there come the hunting rifle shots, and Taldock is taking shots as well. Out of builds, it needs to back up and use his team there, and Gotaga goes straight up.
Oh, they need some builds for their backside because they are getting sniped straight out of that spawn point there. It's Raven's Revenge, who they're just kind of gatekeeping at the moment, right? Look at Chappie's like, dude, I can't even go up right now because the team is up there.
It was a good challenge, and he did some damage, but Ninja was all over it. Now already up to 4 elims, opening up a 60-point lead, but have to keep an eye on the other parts of the map as the Chicken Champions are doing their best to hold the top but get pushed out. Kaz finally gets taken down, but 5 elims on his first life there as Ninja challenges Magma. Will he be able to clean that one up?
Yes,
and
he does.
But Chappie's on the other side. Slam goes down right away, but now we're over on board with your match 1 winners, the Llama Rekiko, and they're already slaying out as well. 12 elims for them, but 0 on Hand of Blood, which is actually efficient. Assuming he doesn't need the health, will have the sword regen going through, but he can't use the builds, right? So
yeah,
other people need them.
He can't build. He also can't get hit right now, so he needs to be careful because he is 1 shot away from getting taken out here. But someone dives right on up. He has to put that pressure down, and it's the Chicken Champion to make a quick end of him. And it's their turn to start accruing points, but no. Chicken Champion leader goes down there.
Good attempted defense from Carnifex. Was able to trade out 1, but now we have 2 swords up top. Gotaga and Lachlan just trying to beat each other up, and Gotaga comes out the winner of that one. Other Cuddle Crew team does pick it up there. Just remember, it's 3 points when you're standing in the circle. Uncontested, it has to be the VIP in there. When we hit 7 minutes, there is the 4th circle that is 12 points per second.
Yeah, this is definitely very intense for Tomaya here, who again has no health. The Funky Fighters are trying to get that dominant lead they had in that game 1. Can they get it? Ooh, he knows he's on camera there, gives a little bit of a taunt. And uh-oh, is he gonna challenge? No, stays back, says, you know what, points are more important right now. He's just focusing in on the points here.
And you can see the Funky Fighters trying to prevent that ramp coming up. It's very efficient to just immediately, as soon as you come out, have 2 team members ramp up into the left or up into the right so you can get up to the first level. However, the Infinity Blade will break that in 1 shot, and you have a ton of rifle ammunition. All of these guys being maxed out on ammo.
Let's see here. These are all the spawn points. You can actually see the banners hanging, so you know if you really want to focus in and kind of shut down a team, you totally can. And Llama Lords are not doing great this game.
No, and this was the double jump I talked about. Ninja goes straight up. That's the first elim. He's going to be able to point his camera, go up, and challenge as soon as the team decides, but instead, going to save that jump to be more impactful. Raven's Revenge trying to get pushed out right here. Gotaga and crew doing everything they can, but Taldock is going up the back. Chappie gets taken down for Ninja's 8th elim, and he jukes him out, going straight back up top. Gotaga, does he have the health to take it? First swing comes through, and Ninja goes down.
Yeah, he just needed another elim to put him back in the game. You got to get that siphon bonus. You don't get the heals. It's really rough, even with the Infinity Blade to heal up, because, you know, the heal time is kind of slow.
It's very slow. You can see the tick going up there. It's not something that you're going to be able to rely on, particularly when other players are getting the siphon off. If they're the ones trading out the shots, they can quickly change HP, and those are long animations. But look at the challenge. The 3 different teams going up, and now it's just the Fish Fam and the Cutter Crew. Lachlan doing everything he can. Zan goes down, but tries to create a little bit of space, eats the headshot from Suzuhu, and disengages.
Cuddle Crew finally getting a couple points here. It's been pretty rough for them so far on this map here. You can see this struggle just a bit. The story has definitely been Ninja's supreme dominance so far. He's doing pretty good right here. And even with no health, says, you know what, I'm not going to give away 3 points. Might as well go for it. He was so close.
Yeah, you can see him calling out the whites there on the sword, knowing they only need a couple more shots to get it as we switch back on over to the Cuddle Crew, who've established themselves there, but are still struggling to kind of get the points. The first time we're really seeing them all together, but Clydetex immediately gets ripped from the spawn.
Yeah, Lachlan's team needs to represent. There they are. They're finally starting to score it up. He's got a couple of eliminations. You can see X Sandy here, 16 elim, so definitely has some slayers there.
Yo, they need to figure out their game plan because they're getting elims and putting things together. They have solid numbers. They're just not getting the right hill time. Maybe it's go somewhere else. You don't always have to go to the point that's directly in front of you. Go contest someone, or maybe just go mess with somebody at their spawn. Delay them so they don't rotate towards you. Like a number of times, as you said before, you can see where people are spawning. If you want to go deny a team, you can send somebody to deny them. Just know that player is coming back over and over and over with likely more resources than you.
Every single time. And look at this. The Little Whip Warriors approaching that 400-point mark. And in just 1 minute, that new point capture D will be unlocked in the center of the map.
And while they have a solid lead right now, just under 150 points, that disappears in the blink of an eye. That's about 15 seconds uncontested in that middle hill. That's just how valuable it is. But we saw the shift in gameplay that happened. Everybody tunneled it right away, and then the Fish Fam were able to get back up. But after that, kind of cycled it back in, and the center point became the focus and where the win was taken. And right now, Llama Record Co., you said they were struggling at the start. They're doing fine right now in second place, Monster.
They're definitely creeping their way right back up. They're about to hit that 300-point mark there. Here we have Svenos just on the point by himself right now, waiting for Hand of Blood to come on up, hopefully. And again, no surprise, Ninja and his crew has found himself another point.
And the way they've angled this build is brilliant, because if you come up the steps, you're pushing into somebody's right hand, and on the other side, you're blocked off, as Ninja then just drops down Stewart 0-0-0-0, and he gets picked up with the alley-oop from Gotaga, as Gotaga comes up with Magma.
Okay, I'm watching the stream on my phone now, so I'm gonna go play a game. Okay, Ninja's team is winning right now. Ninja's in second.
Everyone else is looking at the middle.
Yo, dude, that's so freaking crazy.
Right behind the Little Whip Warriors right now. They're almost in the
Oh my goodness, while I'm playing a game, it plays it.
Honestly, the Little Whip Warriors have to identify
Oh my
what platform
freaking
they're
God.
on and go take it.
Well, this is what happened to them last time.
They don't want you missing it, dude. That's nice.
You need a game plan with the middle platform goes, and you either need to stick to it, or depending on the score, be adaptive. Because right now, Chicken Champions, they're being fine. As long as somebody isn't controlling the middle,
Let's just hope that doesn't get in the way.
And you can send one person to just throw impulses down there over and over. Just be annoying from the top.
Here's Scissors. 6 Elans looking good on this other point, and now he's in the top. They weren't even close before, but just by slow, consistently gaining points here, you can see they're breaking those thresholds slowly but surely. And Little
Warriors actually unseated the Chicken Champions there from their control point. They're taking it over. They're trying to get it back. So that's a battle right now. But the Funky Fighters out of nowhere, middle hill, and all of a sudden, just like that, in first place, going to pass 700 in just a second. Getting pushed out. And now they're back in there. Tamoya going off right now. Lumberwreck and Co. down there and trying to push him out. And you can see they're testing it over and over again, but they're not getting the points they saw last game, falling off the field.
They are slowly just battling for this #1 Chicken Champion, overtaken now as well. The Fish Fam not too far either. Everyone's so close here in the top 4. Don't forget, if you take a victory, you win 55,000 bonus in prize.
And right now, Suzu is going off. 21 eliminations, and right as I say that, apologies for the caster curse, but 21 eliminations from the Belgian. He loves practicing his builds and creative, and is showing it off here with really clever defensive cone edits up there. But right now, Little Bit Warrior is going at it. Tamoya gets the better ninja, and he gets cut down, but Funky Fresh gets sent all over the place thanks to the impulses from above.
I love this strat. He kind of sends out for a second there just to kind of catch a breather, see if his teammates come back. But unfortunately, the timing was just a bit off. And the Llama Record Company now control the middle point. For how long, we will find out here, as this is their comeback story, because they need these points desperately here. Hand of Blood still alive just long enough to get a couple of more points. But Scissors is playing the long game here, just eating away at the threshold here at the top.
So Suzu isn't moving. I'm assuming they sent him to just go either watch middle and be their middle control. No, he just came up the backside. There you go. They just like go flying at people as the Cuddle Crew come up in a very well coordinated pinch. Three from the side, and Scissors gets taken down, but the Funky Fresh. Oh no!
Oh, they got stopped at 1 point.
Yo, so if you are the Fishman or Little Whip right now, you have to send somebody to stop them. If that Infinity Blade user gets out of smoke and goes anywhere for 1 second, they will win. Somebody has to deny him. It is all on Tamoya. Anywhere he goes, if he touches the middle, a singular, uncontested second will be the victory for them.
These are the final moments here, Sundown. Look at him. He's got a slight grin on his face. He wants to do it. Is this the point that he's going to make it? Here it goes. He takes the stake. He does miss. He's going back for it now. His team's up there. All he has to do is swipe just a couple of times. Can he win this trade? And he does not.
And as you watch, check the points on the right-hand side. Nobody is climbing up by the 12s, and as they did, Llama Record Go gets the control there, but Little Whip contesting them right back. Funky Fresh Tamoya will be back and looking to find it, but the contestant is going for the middle. Here's Tamoya. He knows just a second in there. Uncontested will be enough. Can he get it?
Oh,
no, he doesn't. He got knocked down. The impulse grenade at the second he landed knocks everyone out. No one's in there. Can he find it? And he does. That's it. His feet touch the ground.
Wow.
The impulse doesn't go off. Tamoya takes it for the Funky Fighters with some brilliant teamwork.
What an intense endgame, too. Get taken out at 999 points. Really, anything can happen in those final moments.
I'm telling you, I love the 5 station showdown. Can't wait for more people to start playing. The Funky Fresh Fighter right there celebrating with his team. You can see them so excited, so happy. Let's take a look at this final replay. Now, we talked about it. The impulse is being a great denial tool. Right there as the player goes down, sent back out, goes in, but misses the jump monster.
He almost had the flashiest ending ever. Just kind of diving in and wrapping it all up. But it was just good enough. Like you said, he only had to stay there for a bit. And even with the impulse bumping him out, that's it.
And I mean, you saw the impulse explosions the second after going off. The team's doing everything they can. But it was not enough to shut down the Funky Fighters. Tamoya, Kutu, Huzi, Gracias, incredibly well done to take the second match of the first set at the Creative Finals.
Yeah, you know what? I am a Funky Fighter rooter and supporter. I'm rooting for them. I can't
really?
do it.
Okay, just gonna bandwagon right after. Yay, the next team who won, I'm their fan. But no, great performance coming out from them. And it's one thing we talked about, right? The adaptation that happens from match to match.
I can't build on this server and everything. The way it is.
Really bad in those endgame situations. They really just kind of crept up and stuck.
They did, and they were able to make sure that they got
I don't like playing on PC servers.
They weren't able to get their Llama Record a little bit, going at it constantly.
Yep, and that's just kind of how it happens, you know? Now they find themselves one step closer to taking the Silver Llama for this set. Because remember, at the end of the day, these are just the games, but they have to take the entire set. Now the pressure's on.
The pressure is on, but the Funky Fighters have a little bit of pressure off of their shoulders because they know they got that top spot. Pooks standing right on the top deck with them. Pooks, what do you got for us?
Down, I am down here with our second game winners here. Congratulations, guys, first off and foremost. Now, I gotta talk about the moment where you guys were just sitting, you needed 1 point left to win. What was that like?
I was really nervous. I was just imagining, like, losing with 1 point would be terrible, so we decided to get 1 more point and we did it. So
it was definitely devastating. I was screaming in my seat. I heard all the fans in the audience screaming for you guys as well. So going into the next games, what do you guys think your strategy is here? Are you gonna keep doing what you're doing, mix it up a little bit?
GG, I couldn't play on PC's freaking servers. It wouldn't let me play well. Okay, so guys, the video will play whenever I'm in game, but yeah. It made me ready up as keyboard and mouse, and that was not good. I mean, yeah, I got 6 kills because people are bots. All the good players that are in keyboard and mouse are gone, but whatever. It made me stay as keyboard and mouse, and I can't build with like that because I'd have to double click. Okay, I'll be right back. Let's see if it's gonna play it while I'm in game. I feel like that was a glitch. I don't know. Come on, play.
Nation race during World Run, but incredibly well so far in Sky Station. That's going to be a confidence booster because if you can get the silver llama there, and you're confident in your ability on the World Front, you're set.
Yeah, you're just one step closer. So with the first place and the second place, they're clearly having a good set so far here at the Sky Station.
Yeah, it's
oh, first I have to dance on skeleton. I'll do it after this.
Anybody's game. Don't forget, the winner of the silver llama is the one who has accumulated the most prize money across, which equates to roughly the whole world. But you don't get punished if you're placing in that bottom half. 4th through 8th, all receive the same amount of prize money.
Everyone is a winner. You really have to try to win, regardless if you're in the lead or not. This is why these guys are going for it, because this is life-changing prize on the line.
We've seen the difference 10 seconds in that center circle. 120 right there makes a huge difference, but enough of us breaking it. We're going to throw it outside to Bala because he's going to show us what's up with the tactics. Bala, what do you got for us?
I'm out here at the Fan Festival, and I don't have a bandwagon here, but maybe after this set I'll have to hop on somewhere with Monster. We got a ton of awesome action. I've been watching it, and I have to show you guys what went down in that first and second games. It was awesome. First off, the Llama Record Company started off with an amazing take. Cohesiveness on the point. Every single time they went up here, there were two sides. Angry, and the sort of approach.
Scars OP, especially whenever my servers want to start to lag up. Guarantee it's me watching that video. I might have to stop it. My hand cannon shots didn't even freaking register. It's BS. Actually, I like this skin. I want to unlock this one. That one looks pretty cool. This is the one I'm waiting for, though. Hey, it's still there. Good.
Because this last game
Hey guys, I can choose to have it there if I want.
Yes, this will be the final match of this set. Set 1 after this, a silver llama will be awarded, and we are in the match. It's Sky Station Showdown. Set 1 about to be over, and here we go.
All right. Gotta love those.
I know I can't be copyrighted for this because we're letting us play
Don't
this.
forget, you know exactly who your neighbors are. You know who is to your left and to your right because you can see the banners and the designs on their spawns. And nice look at our captains right there.
And right away, you can see a number of teams finding red
Okay, I don't want to watch my stream. Gets annoying.
right to the top. Chicken Champions excellently executed.
Yeah, this is what matters right here, is stopping the Funky Fighters because clearly they have been doing some good work together as a team so far. Tomoya is off to the races here though, sent to run away. Can the Sunshine Soldiers come back? Can the Cuddle Crew make a big appearance for themselves? Because they can really shake it up here. It can go any which way depending on who has the most victories really in the best place.
Currently, you will see the fact that they're able to be pushed off right there. Llama Record go putting shots down towards this one. You don't want to peek though, because the 100 rifles will be coming out in the shot. Just misses Carnifex right there. He sprays back down. Ninja firing it off, but gets pushed out by Raven's Revenge right there.
Carnifex having a tough time kind of listening in there. Carnifex snipe from the side. Taga here jumping right in from the Little Whip Warriors. He's going toe-to-toe. Taga's down and out.
So, if I'm the Llama Record Company...
Yeah, they had to change that. It was dancing on the Tomato Head. They had to change it because it wasn't working.
They were there. They're close. Funky Fighters have a win in second place. Do you send somebody to just hard deny the Funky Fighters the entire time? You don't get the Silver Llama if you don't, right? If the Funky Fighters finish above you, they're going to be finished off. You think they can spare somebody to do that, though? Because it's better off to deny them than it is to push up the
Ninja's
top.
doing so
The
bad.
problem is then, the Little Whip Warriors have been so consistent, you literally allow them to snipe the competition because you over-focus. So I think the play here is play your game, and if anything, stay away from them. Let the rest of the server do that, you know, gritty work for you and dominate the other side. Take that victory.
There you go. I like to hear it, Monster. That's fantastic analysis. That's why we keep you around. The breakdown and making sure you challenge the initial opinion there as the Ravens Revenge are able to get on the top and in a fantastic spot of control right now, building up a 40-point lead.
Yeah, even like Gotaga's team is still in this. They've been doing like relatively well so far. Here it is. He just kind of goes toe-to-toe and Ninja strikes him right
They should
down.
let you be able to like choose where to put it.
His teammate comes on in. Raven's Revenge. Who's that? Magma comes right up to the top. And give you guys a little fun fact about Magma. He's from Australia. He started playing in Fortnite Season 2. His favorite aspect of creative mode is actually speedrunning. And he finds new ways to complete it.
I mean, good on him, man. I get incredibly frustrated by that, but then watching these guys do the speed runs and how quickly they go through and how efficiently, it just reminds me why we're up here talking about it and watching them do this creative madness as Scissors cuts through the competition, goes straight up to delay and right back down. Cuddle Group not quite able to get him. It goes up again, so right now just denying the touch through the point. But we talked about how we want to see more from them right now, pushing into the top 3.
Yes, the Cuddle Crew, come on, make a big appearance. Every game is worth so much. You, at the very least, want to be up in that top 4.
Ooh, Cuddle Crew got up there and ooh, Ninja's far down.
Here it is, Ninja disengages, actually just takes down Magma. And hey, I like the strat here. He says, you know what, I got low health, let's just get back on this respawn wagon. Doesn't even give anyone the satisfaction of stealing the Cypher.
I was about to say, no Cypher, no Mercurial, quick reset, knows he can get out
That
there,
looked like he did not try to die.
Anyway, that is the type of competitive edge.
I love that. That was
I mean,
like
I don't know if that's just me or not.
low key right there. It was very well played. But back to Gotaga in Hand of Blood here in the same shot. Hand of Blood just, he can't do much. He knows there's a team up there. Waits for his entire squad to go up the ramp and then hops right to the top. But now back to Gotaga who's bait him into the close. Can he get the hit? And he does. Goes right down. Straight to the top.
Sick, using the jump right at the start to make sure he flipped it off the bottom, dodging the Funky Fresh Fighter out. Gotaga now getting pinched from the side. Fresh Fighter up there doing everything they can, and trying to find it. And Gracious is coming back up to try and get the center. Is just going to disengage.
And it's actually prime movement right there as well. You just see him baiting and switching, going back and forth, trying to get in there, see if he can kind of sneak in and get some extra damage. And here it is, someone's in front of him. He only needs 2 swipes. He goes down, he gets the siphon. Oh, cannot convert another, which would have kept him in the game. His teammates are here though.
We're seeing a lot more points being assorted, a little more top-heavy this game, going towards the 10-minute mark right now. With Braven's Revenge and Llama Record go 100 points clear of the rest of the field.
Unfortunately, though, the Funky Fighters have fell to the bottom of the totem pole. If they can't come up to the top, they actually are pushing themselves way out of the average, running for the win of this set. So they really need a massive comeback here. But Savenos is showing why he's here with 13 eliminations already, and bye-bye, falls down. Lucky for him. No fall damage.
Yeah, it does reset, and that might be one of those moments where you opt for a deny, and in fact, he does saying, hey, I'm at 5 HP anyway. I'll see you in a bit. I gotta respawn.
Smart play for him. Sunshine Soldiers having a spot to themselves as well right now. Not quite sure who they kicked out here, but they can put some flying overhead and go target. They move somewhere and holding the point here. This is why they're in the number 1 lead. They don't have too much cushion to play with.
No, particularly went 12 points per second on that central point. He is open. Good checking his surroundings. No shots coming here. RT actually using Zor edit in
I wonder if people are still going to go for the whole graphic.
Test him and just start to draining shots down towards the Little Whip Warriors. Ravens making their lives difficult in this game, but up comes Ninja. RTA goes down, Chappie goes down, Ninja gets the slip. Gotago really be able to find the last hit. Ninja intelligently backs away and strafes it out and picks that one up and they get control.
Yeah, I love how he played that, stepping and sidestepping to stay alive, because it doesn't matter if your team successfully wipes a point. You don't have your captain there to seal the deal for the points afterwards, and you can't earn anything from it. Here comes Gotago, he's throwing himself into the fire, straight into the point there, and he gets taken out. Here it is, Tomaya's team has fallen to last place. Can they make a miraculous comeback here before the 7-minute mark, maybe kind of get themselves in the running? They're trying their hardest.
And I mean, generally we talk about caster curses, it might be like player jinxes going on right now. Everyone's saying, yeah, we're doing well, we're going to stick to our game plan.
That just shows you no one is safe here. These guys are evolving, and they're playing a better game after game. Here goes Scissors. He needs one more swipe there, but Clytax wins the small engagement.
And Clytax has been fragging out. He's been playing so incredibly well, being aggressive, getting in players' faces, and doing it all with that rare attack. But he's been consistently highest up there in terms of the elim. You see Portugal trying to get some pressure down, but good defensive building there from Cororo. Ryan Frantic comes up the side and cleans it up, but there is Hand of Blood coming directly down. Danya is also up there. We got a 3-way battle, but it's 4 chickens saying, this is our room.
Coming right up to own it all for themselves. Rubius doing so good right now. He's from Spain. He actually has a record on, what's it, YouTube for live streaming? 1.1 million viewers, imagine.
Yes, one of the biggest content creators in Spain. Will they be able to push down towards the middle? As you can see, Little Whip and Llama Record Company already down there. We've seen this story before as the Funky Fresh Fighters go in, but you can barely even hear the shots over the impulse grenades going up as everyone's like, no, we've seen how this goes.
The Funky Fighters need this. The Llama Record Company need this. So many of these guys, it's riding on this game right here. They have to get as many points as possible.
But even with the 12-point one, we haven't seen a lead like this from Gotaga. They're nearly here. The next team, nobody has not been able to catch a little bit, but they've both just established control in their top zone. They could have past Raven's Revenge by 3 points. They're in a fantastic spot to win this match.
Yeah, they've actually been very consistent as well, right? They've been doing okay in that top zone, doing a pretty good job at staying relevant after all of these rounds. So if Gotaga team takes this, we actually don't know who can take this step right now. It's actually that close right here.
Nice,
the Llamas have kind of fallen down a bit here, but Funky Fighters clearly in last place is not good.
And now, right now, you can see Moya coming in, doing everything he can to knock it down. Carnifex challenging as best he can, and Lachlan is just hanging out inside the cone.
Lachlan's doing a great job here. He's just kind of hiding, loving the low profile kind of position and take here on the point. He was hidden, but hey, he has to come out now and defend themselves. It's 3 chickens who surround him, take down that Cuddle Bear. Oh, man.
They're supposed to be the tender defenders, but that was a whole bunch of aggression coming out from them there. They now immediately look and start to take shots, and the Ravens Revenge have now finally been unseated from the three-point game. So a little bit of it is utter chaos in this game as Tomoya gets taken down, and the Funky Fighters are still in 8th place.
There's still 55,000 minimal on this game alone here. You want to win this one. Ravens Revenge, Rogue Cuddle Crew find themselves a big piece of the pie here. Big pizza references. Here comes Gotaga kind of hopping on overhead. And all right, he wants more points. He's hungry for it.
It's unfortunate they're just clipping off the side as Magma goes down, sitting on 23 eliminations right now. And Gotaga doing his best to find where they want to go up, knowing that time is running short since that middle hill is still over to being constantly contested. The Clippers are catching up with their steady three-point game. Gotaga goes up right around the back, able to pick up the Elim and control his rest.
This is scary because the Cuddle Crew is also getting points right now. So yes, they're getting a lead, but the Cuddle Crew is keeping it very close. They're keeping it very close.
And this is what we were talking about. We wanted to see a strategy come out, something defensive where you can get your control. They have now walled them off on each side, thrown a cone on top of them, and they have firing angles towards the other two platforms and towards the spawns behind them. Nobody wants to go contest them, but right now, Gotaga, oh, we saw what happened when Scissors did that. Don't count your chickens before they hatch because they're catching up right now. You can see that 12 points ticking over, but they do still have a lead as players are trying their best to deny Ravens Revenge.
Yes, you have to keep him safe. This is the protect the president strat at its finest. Cuddle Crew still gaining points. Llama Records still getting points. In comes the fire from all the other platforms. Cuddle Crew's putting on pressure. They don't want to give him the freebie here.
You have to look at Ravens Revenge, though. Everybody is so focused on the middle. Nobody is going and challenging the top team. You know they're over there. You know they're uncontested right now. You have to be putting shots down there. You have to find the tags under Gotaga.
There it is.
And they got him. They got him the difference now. Look at the Cuddle Crew climbing up on their consistency. But they still have control of the top. They just don't have their sword. It's too hard to get up there.
That's right. And now, Black can just sit here. He can just hang out, earn these points. This is what he needs to do. And he's almost there. He is almost there. The first one, take this lead, Sundown.
But they got control at the same time. It's literally taking over a half-second away from each other. Their shots are going. Cuddle Crew has the lead, though. Will the shot be able to go to? Yes!
Cuddle Crew
gets taken down. 999. 1,000. Gotaga and Ravens Revenge in the closest nail-biter yet. Edge out the Cuddle Crew. And two teams who we said we wanted to see more, they brought more.
Are you kidding me? The Fish fans step up and shut it down. Just the fact that they stepped on the point, they couldn't earn points and lost the lead. They were just a tick ahead. That could have been the game.
I mean, it's just, let's check out the replay. See the counter in the top right, but the going up.
You actually freaking serious right now? So that guy got the kill, and I was gonna get the kill. They were both, one of them was really low, like literally like one hit. Hello.
How did I just kill you again?
Don't be mean. Are you guys playing creative? I never said I was going to join. I was just asking. I actually think playing on that PC server was easier than this.
Awesome. All right, final question. What do you want to say to all the fans that are here watching, cheering you guys on, and from home?
I don't know, it's just incredible. I'm happy that so many people are here. I don't know, just enjoying the show.
It's amazing, honestly. Well, congratulations, guys. Now we're going to send it over to Golden Boy for standing by.
Going on there, and now what we're doing right now, hanging out as they walk back over. Brilliantly done there. RTA, Magma, Chappie, Gotaga. The teamwork for them is on point. You talked about it. All four strong players from Gotaga after the final result, and that puts them immediately into contention with this cumulative prize point to find out who will take that first silver llama, kind of get a leg up for the rest of the creative final.
I actually want to touch on something that, is kind of interesting. It's called Ninja's capture point, the green point. These guys are like that focused here. It's like, okay, we know who's counter-farming which ones. They're shutting players down, shutting down their competition so that they can take these sets.
Well, that's the next step, right? As soon as you're immediately in there, and that's the big part for Sky Station that I enjoy, you have the ability to see where the other opponents are in relation to you for score. So if you want to go and try and make somebody's life difficult, you might not be maximizing your points, but you can effectively help your team the most by just denying the other guys, being like, hey, you don't get to play this, and occasionally, if you put enough pressure on them, maybe they default to rotating the other way. Maybe they go somewhere longer. Maybe they have to wait and only pushes forward. All of those are advantages you can get by just putting pressure on another team, and there's so many different layers, and I think when we see the remix for this, it's going to get even more exciting.
Yeah, don't forget, guys, here and at home, there's a remix version. We have some nice twisted surprise that we will see unfold as the day goes on. That was just our first iteration of this round, and honestly, it was a great set. But that just leaves us with the question, too. The Funky Fighters, they had an amazing opening, right? Second place is great. You get big prize bonus for that. You win game 2, and then you kind of flop game 3. Depending on where they went, their average might have really been anchored down.
Yeah, that ends up being really harmful, but luckily there, if you're in the 4th to 8th range, there's no additional, I don't want to say penalty, because they're all getting $10,000 for the match of itself. So there's just no additional gain after that fact. You're still able to stay hard. So 4th would have been just as bad, but 8th, you're kind of looking like, oh, I don't really bring down the average. It's not the worst case scenario going on there. So they should still be at least in the running, but you can't be comfortable.
No.
Like, not at all. It's so incredible, and now we are going to go over the stage. We have the results, and your set 1 winner is the Funky Fighters. The last match was not enough. The singular win in the double goes over to them. They will have that first silver llama, and there he is throwing it up, and I mean, you gotta be happy for him.
They did it. I thought maybe it wasn't enough, but it was. Love this celebration right here.
You kind of are like, it's a little, I don't want to say like bittersweet there, but it's like, oh, you kind of like get pushed out in the last game, and then boom, you get it. But now the silver llama, but they're happy. They realize, and the big thing, that gives them a leg up for the rest of the competition. If they can win the next match, another team has to win both of them. But such a great job from the Funky Fighters, sticking to their guns, staying with the strategy, getting 2 top 2 plays finishes, one of them being a win.
I actually love this right here. They're all getting together, showing team harmony. They're clearly happy. They take the first set. That's amazing. They're off to the right start, really. They can get another 1 or 2 of those, and this entire creative finals is theirs.
Well, and again, we talked with Timoya beforehand, and he was like, yeah, we're really confident when we can get into the race. We want to be on that world run. We know we can do there. We have some really good runners, and then they turn around and do that?
I was just
showdown?
Yeah, I was just going to touch it. I was like, you know what? Yeah, this wasn't even their strong suit, right? He did a death run at some point. That's when he recruited people for this creative challenge. So, for him to take what might be one of our,
toe-to-toe PvP sessions. That's actually crazy. And here's the thing.
Yeah, look at the final team standings. The Llama Record Code do just get edged out by $1,500 there. The Funky Fighters, you can see on the right-hand side, have been awarded that silver Llama. Rounding it out, you have Raven's Revenge in the top 3, Cuddle Crew and Little Whip Warriors both at 55, sitting in 4th and 5th. Fish Band, Sunshine Soldiers, I almost got that one, 6 and 7, and then 8 there are the Chicken Champions, but this is set 1 of 4. There's still tons of great games to be going on. I mean, it's been so good, and like we talked about earlier, we have a never-before-seen map and game mode for you guys. Now, I know we released Prop Hunt. It's something that's kind of similar to that. How many of you guys have played Red Light, Green Light at some point in time, right? You've been there, you've done it, I know, it might have been a little while ago. Junkyard Juke is a Red Light, Green Light Prop Hunt version where you will have 2 teams as guards, rotate every single time. How to win.
I should never switched. I'm used to having a flintlock.
Rotate their roles over the course of 4 rounds. Each team getting 1 turn as the guards. Their objective? To defend the incinerator from the other teams, armed only with revolvers and their keen attention to detail. During each round, teams of props will earn points by reaching the incinerator in the central pit. The bigger the prop, the more points. But be careful. Being bigger means you're easier to spot. To keep themselves from getting eliminated, prop teams need to time their movements very carefully. Every few seconds, the guard teams will be blinded for a short time, and the center point turns green, giving the props a chance to run for the hills, or rather, the pit. Once a prop reaches the goal, they respawn at their home base to start over, running as many props as they can before the match ends. If a player is eliminated, they also respawn at their home base, and need to start the trek all over again. After 4 rounds, each team's points from their prop rounds will be combined, and the team with the most points wins the game. So keep an eye out for those moving bushes, crates, and gnomes. And enjoy the Junkyard Juke.
Thank you so much, Zeke, for that update. That's Junkyard Juke, something that has never before been seen. It looks kind of a little simple, but it's wacky, it's fun. There's a lot of small little minutia that go into things you can min-max on, and also there's just a level of ridiculousness that I enjoy so much. Just seeing the literal dumpsters and try and go very fast. It's fun.
Let the beams come to life here as your favorite.
Whoa, you talking about my gameplay again? God, that's so rude.
Tournaments and dumpsters, literally. We'll get to see that unfold here as, I gotta say, this is a frustrating game mode. It's very difficult. You guys are gonna see why. It is gonna be tough in those big point objects, and that's just gonna be the name of it. Who can score the most here?
Who can score and how well are you playing just watching the right angles, and it's again, it's going to be interesting to see. Do they switch up their strategy from game 1 to game 2? There's so many different things you can do, but we are about to have the world premiere of Junkyard Juke. We're getting into set number 2. The Funky Fighters have 1 silver llama. Who will get the second? We now are in to set 2. Match 1, and right away you can see Chappa, Gotaga, Magma, and RTA of Raven's Revenge, and then the Little Whip Warriors, Ninja, Taco, Taldak, and Hayes Taz. Now, fun fact, the screens are there, you can't see, but you can shoot through them. So don't be afraid to take some shots. I mean, we know the trick shotters will.
Yeah, some people are already shooting. They figured that part out. It looks like Chappie hasn't quite yet. He's kind of looking. He's just blind shooting. Oh, there it is. Now he's firing through. He's noticed, hey, these are not ricocheting off of the curtain here. I can fire right on through. So you want to stop him. You want to force stop him. You want to memorize him.
And right away you can see as soon as the last down the road, starting to come through. Let's team the Llama Record Go also able to get a 10-pointer and the next 5-pointer, falling it directly behind. Oh no, there's another 10-pointer. You already see some of the props.
Look at him go. There it is. You saw a big old truck kind of sneak on by. These objects are slipping right underneath. But who knows how long that'll last. Your scissors.
Yeah, I had no mats. It's bull crap. Oh my gosh. That is the sickest skin ever. Well, not skin, I meant pickaxe.
Two of them together, so if you can get there, you almost land directly in front of it. So as long as you time it correctly, you can like use them for slightly your advantage. Most of the time, they're a little bit more annoying. And boom, you can see that rusty truck going in. And now the Funky Fighters pulling out another lead, 60 points so far.
And this is something important to note, guys. You have to get it into the incinerator, fully processed before the timer counts down, or else your point will not be processed.
Which is a big thing on the min-maxing. What we mean by that is maximizing your efficiency. So if you were to get the most points possible, you run only 10 points the entire time. Not only because they're worth more, but they take less time to sort because they're the first one that goes through. The two-point props are able to run, I wouldn't say relatively easier, but much easier compared to a dumpster in a card, particularly because you have cover. With that being said, take about an extra 3 to 4 seconds to sort, so it makes it that much less efficient, plus being only 50%.
That's right, so Clyde Tax there has chosen a big object. Achin and Zond over here, smaller objects. They're kind of blending right into all of the dumpster trash. Clearly harder to track down and kind of, I guess, how do I say this? Sort out, right?
Yeah.
Amongst all the clutter.
Exactly. You want things that don't stick out, or you want something you want to find a path. Notice how there's a section where there's like 4 or 5 rusted cars. Grab a rusted cart and go park yourself with those, because yes, the guy knows, oh, there's a bunch of rusted cars there. Screen goes back up. Oh, there's still a bunch of rusted cars there.
That's bullcrap right there. Shouldn't have died. I'm gonna see if the thing will work in creative. It probably won't, so I'm not gonna actually try. Never mind. Okay, so I bought that. I don't want that anymore. I want this skin so bad. No V-Bucks, no money.
Little springboard there. You saw him look at it and be like, oh, no, I'm good. And that was the last run. None of these props are going to be able to get sorted. Lockley gets picked out at the end. You can see 3, 2, 1, but not going to be enough. You need to get all the way through and sorted on the point as the rest of the denial comes through, and we're going to rotate the guards up again.
Yes, so we will have some new guards take their place. This is honestly Chicken Champion's opportunity to start close up the gap here. The Sunshine Soldiers are now the bottom layer of the guard tower, and the Fish Band are at the top. So
my eyes are on the Funky Fighters right now. They are
doing great.
They're very close. And on top of that, they're the team with the silver line. As we talked about, they are so incredibly close, doing everything they can to push towards the top. And you can see they got a lot of elims too in the round where they were playing defense. So not a ton of scoring going past them. Only 35 points off the pace. But what I'm shocked about is there's nobody running 2-point props at all. Zero.
Tamori is a genius. He was already spotted out for the statue. He kind of hit over to the side and said, you know what, I kind of got to wait here. I can't park this statue on the open. He's going to be hunting for me. And that's exactly what he does. Kind of sits it over on the side there. And that's how you're... So they're actually playing very, very smart here. And that's why they're doing so good at these competitions.
I think the guards can be slightly more aggressive. There's no... is unlimited ammunition. You can't run out. Oh. If you think something is suspicious, or if you just want to take a shot at it, that's a shot. Yeah. What's the worst case that happens? You miss. There's no accuracy stats going on there. If something looks suspicious, don't let it through. You're the guards, and you want to deny as much as possible. And again, every match is for $55,000 for the winning team. You want that, and that will lead into the llamas as well. You don't want to end up in that 4th to 8th spot with competitors, as we see a whole mess of air conditioners going into the water heaters in. It was fantastic for Raven's Revenge, and Llama Record Co. are also climbing their way up the leaderboard, 110 points so far.
Great job for the Llama Record Company. Alex, JJ, Carnifex, Venoff, and the Blood. This team is doing great right here as they the top somehow, overtaking the Cuddle Crew, which, by the way, Blackland's team has been showing up here. It's good to see them catch a little bit of domination here in this
Well, like we said, the creative finals is all about celebrating the different types of creative skills. There's a different way to express that. We have the World Run where it's there. We saw Sky Station Showdown, which shows off building in Team Tactics. And right now, Prop Hunt is all about min-maxing efficiency, working together, and hitting your shots.
Yeah, absolutely, because when you're in that guard tower, you don't have opportunity to miss. You let them score, they're going to break free and break away with the lead. Look at Sven. Bullseye, just kind of blending right in.
The archery target, there's a lot of them out there, but you need to be careful because they're slightly harder to...
Uh-oh. Really? Just floating up there.
You can see kind of like the look on his face. He's like, there's no way this works. And one other thing to talk about is orientation of your prop. So you notice he actually swapped his camera and pointed in the other direction. Unfortunately, was clipping into the trash bag there. But if you're running forward, your prop faces backwards. So you need to run and then turn, settle yourself. That's the best way. Or you orient yourself around the stuff that's near you. Because if you're facing in a totally random direction, it's turnable in most circumstances.
I love how aggressive they were at the final moment. The clock is 6 to go. Yeah, the clock is 6 to go. We gotta get in here. That was round 3 of 4 for the first game. Kind of going either which way. So if you've already had your shot at the guard tower, you're safe. You're good. You can keep getting points. But this is your last opportunity. You're in the guard tower. That's all the points you got. That's it. They have to hold strong.
So this is where it really comes to mind who is running, who is in the tower, and what does the scoreboard look like. So right now we can see right away Llama Record Co. is up there, and I believe it's with, let's see who that other team was. When we get back over, we'll call that out. But Llama Record Co. is in first right now, and I think Cuddle Crew is with them as well. So it's typical that the top two would be up there. The top two teams are in the guard tower. So right now, everyone needs to unseat them. Otherwise, they will take this first match of set 2.
I'll be honest, it's a pretty big lead. That's a substantial lead. Whoever is left in the game, the Sunshine Soldiers, Monkey Fighters, Chicken Champions, you got to bring these big items through and do it successfully with the limited time left in this round right here, because if not, it's going to be hard to catch up to that 150.
We're starting to see a little bit more consistency right there. And look at Svenos shooting. He's just shooting everything. He's not worried in terms of going through there. Does hit one elim, fires the shots off, going through, trying to look at just anything that he thinks doesn't look normal. Anything that maybe not have been there before.
It's like one of my favorite things, watching him just shoot the boxes like, what's that? Was that there? Was that there? Was that there? Was that there? He's just taking his shots. That's exactly what you got to do here if you want to hold this lead here. And that's why they're dominating. You can see the no hesitation really coming out of them, and that's why they have the lead right now. And it's great. It's great that they're hitting his shots. It's great that Svenos is holding it down.
But the Funky Fighters, we talked about it, eyes on them, already up to 120. One more 10-point prop will put them past. And unfortunately for Ninja, them does get hit on the springboard, but gets in anyway, so just a little bit of time loss. A great shot from Lachlan. My lord, I barely even saw that.
4 Turtle from Australia hit a springboard, and Lachlan shut that down. His fellow Australian brother right there. Very nicely done. You don't want to hit those springboards, man.
And now you can see 125 from the Funky Fighters. They're doing everything they can to overtake. They want this match victory. They want to keep the momentum rolling. But the Cuddle Group is doing a great job of picking up targets and running their timeout. Getting some both right as they get out of spawn and before they're about to score, which the waste of time is even that much more efficient, but unfortunately not finding anything there.
Yeah, Lachlan is really not timing his kind of rotations and reloads properly. Notice he's not also utilizing the shooting through the curtain factor there. He's kind of holding himself back. That's why you saw him with a couple elims right there. But got to put that pressure down, lock down these lanes so that they don't just get like free rotations through, right?
And again, we talked about it a little bit. I'm very surprised nobody is consistently running 2-point props. You can get them in close to every run if you pick the right path and you take the covered angles. It's very difficult to stop them, particularly with the smaller hitboxes. But so far, we've only seen 2 scored.
Yep, and I like that. Cuddle Crew right there, 130 points. This is their time. Cuddle Crew still doing really good defense right here. Oh no, but you know, Cass's curse. I feel so bad. Chicken Champion comes up out of nowhere, takes that one right away.
Able to get him there, and now the Funky Fighters 5 points out. Anything going in will be enough, and the time ticks over. They didn't get it in there. Oh. Did they get it in there? They might have got the 5 points right at the end, but no, wasn't enough. Llama Record Co. on the defense says, lock it up. We good. Brilliantly done from them, and that's what I'm talking about. When you're sitting there on defense, you know exactly how long you need to keep them out. Exactly what you need to do. And no surprise there. The guys who are all about that apocalypse game mode during the creative trials able to take home the very first match ever on Junkyard Junior.
Well played, valiant effort for everyone that participated in that run right there, and it was a close one. 150 points to the contender having 145. Just 1 point, one small radiator.
And this is what I'm talking about, where if you had one person who is running just 2-point props there and got their successful runs at the end, they would have 3 successful runs. That takes about a minute, and you could have collected it.
So go ahead.
Nobody out there?
Maybe some of these guys need a little help. Let's redo this. What would you suggest?
I don't want to say suggest, but I had an opportunity to play a decent amount of it. I'm a big fan of kind of adjusting based off of the score level. So if you're seeing you're able to consistently keep running 2-point props, get the guaranteed points. If somebody's playing really good defense and you're not getting 10-point props in, you need to pivot away from that, because getting any points at all is better than none, and particularly if you waste a run on a dumpster where the entire time you're going and then you're stopping, and then you're going and then you're stopping. Eventually, even if you get all the way to the end, sometimes it's not enough, right? And then you've wasted that 35, 45 seconds, 3 rotations to get just there, whereas you could have grabbed the burger, grabbed the bucket, and ran the entire time, weaved around, trying to like catch a good area, as we saw with the statue, able to hide around the corner. So would love to see in the next match a little bit more, I don't want to say like determination going into it, but be a little bit more deliberate.
That's right, but let's go on and hear from some of the deliberate actions over with Zeke, down with our winners.
What's up, guys? I'm hanging out with the Llama Record Company. They took away the prop hunt 5-point lead. You guys locked it up at the very end. And I'm going to start with you. And one person I want to call out specifically is this man right here, Svenos. Very tall, tallest man on the planet. It feels like this guy's a very good pick for your team. I want to know why him, and then also why you picked these other two.
Yeah, I mean, I picked all those guys because this game mode is all about skill. And there are no random things in it. You need good aim, you need decision making for sure. And Svenos, I mean, he's like a Spandau. He really like Spandau. That's kind of the best city in the world. And that's why I picked him first, for example.
Okay, now Svenos, I'm going to put you on blast for a second because we've known each other quite a while. You know, I'd like to believe that your creativity is what allowed you to win. Let's think back to the time where you wore an entire green outfit and you danced and had a galaxy over yourself. Do you feel like that galaxy and that kind of creativity helped you get this dub?
I don't know what you're talking about, mate.
I think people at home that watched, you guys probably know exactly what I'm talking about. Let's go over this way now. What did you think about that game? Was it what you expected? Was it different to catch off guard? Were you ready to just jump into it?
It's enjoyable. Once you get the hang of it, it gets a lot easier. You just got to work out who's good at aiming, which team's on the tower, and after that, you're good.
All right, final question. Do you think you have what it takes? Are you going to? Is the Llama Record a team? Do you think someone else is standing in your way, or is it all you guys?
I think it's gonna be all us, yes.
There you go, man. A few words. That's all. Thank you. Best of luck going forward. Back to you guys on the desk.
Thank you so much, Zeke. Another brilliant performance coming out of the Llama Record Company. We talked about their versatility. We talked about how quickly they pick up competitive matches. But this is what happened in the first set, right? They were there. They were confident. They were like, yeah, once you get it, it's easy. And then all the other teams immediately caught up. So it'll be very interesting to see if that same story from set 1 is what's happening in set 2.
That's right. Alex up there said it best. You know, he had the confidence. He felt good in those final moments. Hey, you know, once you figure out who's aiming, you can just avoid it.
Yeah, I mean, if somebody is hitting all their shots, you need to take a different route. You can't go and continuously challenge them because, again, we talked about that. You waste all the time to run through, and the guy hits a lucky, I don't want to say lucky blind fire, but a consistent blind fire through there. Running that way, but like we said, this is the first time seeing the Junkyard Juke mode. We talked about the prop hunt mode earlier, but you can play it live right now in game. There's an LTM that's available only for this weekend. Let's check it out. Like we said, you can check that out live in client. It's an LTM that is available only for this weekend. And Monster, have you had a chance to play Prop Hunt?
All week long now, I finally really got to experience the Prop Hunt. And before this, I kind of heard you guys talk about it. I was like,
Is that something I want to try out? But no, honestly, very fun.
There's so many just fun moments, but the ability to then push it to a competitive level, these guys are doing great, but we're now going to get into match 2 of set 2. The second time you will have seen Junkyard Juke, and let's see who is able to push on. The match is about to start. Here we go, the creative finals at the Fortnite World Cup, set 2, match 2 of Junkyard Juke.
That's right, so in the tower, we have Ninja's team, The Little, Whip, Warriors, Taco, Gaz, Taldoc. We're jumping straight into their POV, so notice Ninja firing right through those blinds. He saw something moving back there. He's trying to pinpoint, what was it? He does, of course, track him down with Sport Turtle. Ooh, just a little pixel. You know, you stand out, you're going to get popped here.
He needs to make sure he's still watching his left-hand side, though, because there is a whole run on that corner right now where people would be able to come out, and now all of a sudden you see Alex JJ, Tyler, Ryan Fanta, MSYB, all playing that direction. No one is checking everyone who's primarily aiming on the right, and right as I say that now looks back on over as the rush comes through, but MSYB and Rubius are able to get in. Easily done for them to get the first points on the board as the fighters again are able to pull out big easy.
The guard tower first and kind of get that out there, or would you prefer to kind of jump in as a prop and get your points first?
If I have a lead, obvious, I want to be a guard tower at the end because I'm very confident in my ability to just stain shots in the right direction. Because I don't.
Oh, if I would have been able to hit him.
Again, the guard tower is going to mix up. We're going to see new players in the guard tower. And the other players that were previously in the guard tower back on the prop hunt floor.
Yes, you get 1 round in the guard tower, 3 rounds of running as the props, and you can see right away now you have the funky fighters up top, and the shots go out as soon as the blinds go down, not letting anything happen as the props march their way out of spot.
This is fun right here. I love watching these trucks waddle about, really trying to find their way. And they see the light go to change, plant themselves down, and they're back out to the field here.
They've been desperately trying to avoid. Oh, there's no way to stack up. Come on, you got to shoot 1 of the 2. Shots are going towards it, but right now Zan trying to get that cuddly cute teddy bear into the incinerator. Not a sentence I ever thought I would say there. As the archer is now doing everything he can, hits the bounce target twice, and is able to convert. As Magna gets another good run, sneaks in under the shot to Prometheus.
Right. This is just getting closer and closer as we have a 3-way tie now. The Fish Fam, Llama Record Company, the Cuddle Crew, all at the top here, and it's still a very close game so far. Dan Yan right here from the the Sunshine Soldiers. Peeking around, using that camera angle, trying to see when it's time. Wants to waste no time here. Bat, it goes down and off to the races she goes. Will it change? Yep. Actually, stops early too. Says, you know what, I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna stop before the curtain comes up.
She has to have a blast right now. She says one of her favorite things about the game is the wacky and Waynian situations you get into, particularly like prop hunt. So this must be a game mode that she is doing incredibly well and enjoying herself in. As you can see there, her team is able to get a couple of props in there. Gotaga and Clydex try to make the final little sprint. Hand of Blood gets another 10 points over, as does Taco with a 5-point statue there. Scissors is hanging around on the side there. Will go through. No, I did not mean to call you trash. You just are a dumpster now, quite literally.
Quite literally. Oh, the rage. I read the lips. He said, I was so mad. He got taken out right there. And I like this. Let's see how he decides. He's going for those 10 points, though. Notice he went straight to the right for the big object. That's the risk.
That's what it is about. That's what happens. You need to be careful not only of the fact you're bigger, easier to see while you're moving, but you need to find a blank space in order to set down. Can't be clipping into anything else with 45 seconds remaining in round 2. And you can see Svetos a minute before the guard looked at him. He's like, I don't. I'm out. Right there. Right now, relatively top heavy. 70-70, and as I said, Fishwhip does get their 80th point, but Lachlan hanging out on top of the Rebel. 28 seconds left. Does find an angle. That
You know,
no
he actually
really
didn't
watching.
park either. He just jumped on top of it. You know, I haven't been to this section here where all the vehicles are.
This is the section I'm talking about, where you can grab a burger in a bucket, go out, and not expose yourself except for during one period. And as long as you either full run the time through, or you opt to sit still during that time, then you're good. You will score literally every single run. It's just you have to be a 2-point prop, and you have to go to that exit.
Oh, Dan Yen right there, unfortunately, couldn't push through in those final moments there. And that was round 2 of 4. As we are looking to get into round 3 next. So they can earn some more points. Every single set matters, right? Every game matters, because there's a lot of prize on the line.
Every single match is scored. The top 4 will receive a gradient of money going from $55,000 down to 20, and then you have the 4th through 10th all receiving 10. That prize is then decided to receive the Silver Llama. Will be able to press.
Right now, the vehicle is way too big, buddy. You can't just be trying to squeeze it behind that and not think someone's going to see the tail end of it. Here you have Benzor and Drakias close by one another. Benzor gets popped through the blinds there. And wait, so he's going to take a couple shots. He said, does this truck belong here? He did miss, though. Lucky for him. The bad aim and the tackle right there is going to allow him to sneak that big 10-point. No! He can't save it out. Right there. That's no points for him. 10 is huge in this mode, too. It's very difficult to get a vehicle all the way through.
I mean, it's swingy, right? If you think about it, the last round with 150 points, right? So if you get a singular 10-point profit, that's not an insignificant percentage there. Like, that's going to be able to help your team, but you also need to set your feet there, as Kororo did, and didn't hit the charge button. It was like, a little bit there. Joint.
There's Ninja, Ryan, Fronta, Chappie, many others are running here.
Couldn't shoot in time. That guy's so trash though, he's so low.
Continue to kind of stay in the lead.
And you can see Scissors hitting a ton of shots. They're trying to get the retribution as the guard, and now we're heading into our final round of match number 2. So we'll see who the guards are, see what the stakes are, and who will be able to take that #1 spot. Again, first place, $55,000, and that much closer to Silver Llama number 2. And again, we have the Cuddle Crew and Llama Record Co. up on defense. Let's check out that scoreboard. And Cuddle Crew, Llama Record Co. first and second. Who will be able to overtake them? And they are so close to 5 points separated. It's a battle for first and second now.
Yes, Lackland and the rest of his team are trying their hardest. They have to stop him from scoring. The Chicken Champions get up. They can just easily snag this away, but for now they know the Llama Record Company cannot. They can't take them over.
Ooh, I thought he was going to shoot that card here. It wasn't. Nice. Finds the box right around the corner and then gets another one right after. Blind fire through the shade as Rubius is looking to post up there. Spanish YouTuber trying to find a way in, trying to lead his team, and they've overtaken the Llama Record Co. with plenty of time and are tied with the Cuddle team. Any singular point now will put the Chicken Champions as our new winners. They need one prop.
That's right, they're so close here. Magma trying to hop on over. Who's it going to be for the Chicken Champions? Who's going to be?
Do you think they get a 2-point prop? They have the scoreboard in front of them. They know they need only that. Do you think they run one in, or do you think they stay with what they're doing right now?
Honestly, I think they're just going to stay with what they're doing. It's working. Why break the formula here? They have over a minute to do so. And just like that, they are going to get hit.
Yes, brilliantly done. And they're overtaking them. And now the question is, can the Little Whip Warriors get enough in to catch them? It's a 25-point spread, but you can get that. You have 4 runners. You can get that in a single run if you're well coordinated enough. Will they be able to catch up? Can the Chicken Champions edge down and be our match 2 victors?
That's right, because the Cuddle Crew is now bumped out. The Chicken Champions are holding it. The Warriors have scored, though. 1 minute left here. Uh-oh. Raven's Revenge coming up as well, as is the Fish Band. This is actually getting closer than we would have thought. They're close to the Cuddle Crew and Llamas.
Yep, and Little Whip Ninja also getting the 5 points there. Will be able to overtake. Don't forget, you don't want to end up 4th to 8th. It's all about at least breaking in the top 4 to get a little bit of the differentiation there in the prizing. But the Chicken Champions are pulling ahead. They're keeping that 25-point difference so far between the Little Whip Warriors. Little Whip needs to find a coordinated run with 10-point props in these last 30 seconds, or they're not going to get it. Meanwhile, Bensor running that statue and trying to lock up everything he can for the lead, and he's being extremely patient with it. Taking a corner run, finding everything he needs to do. Little Whip does get a 5 and a 10, and they're still now only 20 points behind, but Bensor is going to be able to lock that one up from there. 5 points, 25, 15 seconds left. The Chicken Champions are sitting pretty.
Yes, that's right. If the Little Whip Warriors don't score big right now with all big props, it's going to be all over in 3 seconds. And it's not going to be enough here because the Chicken Champions, they actually pushed the lead even further.
Did you see what happened in the last second?
They did score.
No. Raven's Revenge grabbed the 2-point prop, hard ran all the way through, got it in, right? And then that pushed them from 4th into 3rd. When we talk about every little interaction mattering, that was it. But the Chicken Champions, one might be able to say that was excellent. They're able to tend to defend that title for the match 2 victory and putting them in a good spot to get
as they just realized, hey man, we got this. We're in the running here. The Junkyard Juke could be ours.
And you can see they're still talking gameplay right now. Like, they want to know, what can we do more? That play you did right there was awesome, but they want the next one because there's 3 matches for each one of the sets. And a win there would put them in a fantastic spot to get the 2nd Silver Llama. You need that in order to be in contention. And if they're able to split it up away and deny it from the Funky Fighters, the field's wide open.
Yes, it's not over yet. That's just another team who takes the victory here, making it that much closer of a running so far. and we saw the Ravens Revenge kind of sneak up too. You need as many points as possible. The bigger the placement, the better the prize as well for the round, so you can't just give up either. You got to push it all the way to the final.
Hey, hats off to whoever's call that was on Ravens Revenge. That was a brilliant decision, showing exactly why you were able to qualify for the Fortnite World Cup Creative Finals, why you're playing on that stage. Those are the big plays, but again, brilliantly done from the Chicken Champions. Consistent runs, stuck to their statues, stuck to their routes, and took the corners. And now we're actually going to have a chance to talk to our Chicken Champions, the Match 2 champions. Zeke has them up there on the top floor. Zeke, what do you got for us?
What's going on, guys? I'm hanging out with the Chicken Champions, guys. That game was insane. Feathers were flying, and you guys clutched it up. Did you figure out the strategy? Because you guys were well and ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, we practiced yesterday, and everything is thanks to this guy. This guy always goes for the 10 points, always, and he always gets it. So thanks to you, man.
All right, then I'm coming to you, Mr. Carey. What was the strategy? How did you get the 10 points in there? Was it the same every time? Did you switch things up?
Yeah, go for the 10 points each time and do the same strategy, and it seems to work.
So in this intense game of red light, green light, were you like stopping early, or were you just like going as far as you could go, like waiting for the spot and stopping, or what was your plan?
I'm taking it very patiently.
All right, now over to you guys. What do you guys think of this game mode? Has it been everything you thought it's been?
It's great. Game plan, we definitely did what we came to do, and that's what we expected. So.
Very well executed. You did not lay an egg. All right, final question for you. I want to give you the chance to tell the world, you know, all the fans something. What do you want to tell them?
Thanks for the support from Spain for the other world, and my team is it's good in this mode, and will we win the next?
There you go. The excitement is real, gentlemen. Congratulations. Best of luck going forward. Sending back your way.
Brilliantly done there from the Chicken Champions. Thank you so much, Zeke. They're excited to be there. They stuck to the gameplay. And shout out to Benzo, the one that he was looking forward to on this trip. He wanted to play in front of a big crowd. He got that moment, running through, securing that for the Chicken Champions, and immediate LBBS turned to him and was like, it's all him, man. He put the team on his back or put the team in his dumpster. I don't know, that normally that wouldn't be a good thing, but in this circumstance, hey, it worked out for him.
Yeah, another prop to Kyoto as well. The only, or one of two controller players here, you know, in the creative finals, so very nice of him. Representing those guys as well. And again, just showing that he's got the moves out there.
He had the moves, was able to find the right angles, and now we've seen some developments from match 1 to match 2. Yep. What was the big thing that stuck out from you that was different?
In that last one, honestly, finally seeing someone pick up those 2-point props, right? Using those are points right there. But with that, we'll jump over to Bala and take a fun look at some of the things that developed in our last few moments.
Thank you so much, guys. Yes, the Junkyard Juke is developing nicely. Everybody's starting to figure out what all the different tools and props they have available to them. So with that, we're going to hop into some of the tips and tricks that I've seen from the Junkyard Juke so far. Just to roll the clip right now as all these players. The first thing I want to point out is there are these springboards. Unfortunately, Dan Yan gets picked out of the sky there. Not too happy about that. But moving on to Tomoya using the statue. This is one of the interesting scores I saw with the statue, those higher point objects being useful. Scissors here with the springboard, the recovery, and just barely doesn't get into the incinerator at the last second. And here we have we have again just an awesome run towards there, looking like a scene out of everybody crossing the street at the same time. Here's Tracius hitting some amazing shots through the black. And then he just continues shooting, just hoping that he can get a shot. This is the other team, the Cuddle Crew, doing the same thing, but then also synchronizing, making sure they have coverage on all angles. Finally, Tomoya made some amazing calls. We'll listen to them in a second, but this is what he did. Always timing it perfectly so that he can get in and make sure that his teammates also go at the same time and make it into that incinerator. So we're gonna have to listen to what those communications were like from Tomoya and team. In this one, they made sure the countdown was perfect.
2, 3, 4, I got
I'll take it. If they don't kill me, I'll go.
Don't fight.
1, 2, 3.
I got 10. No! We are strong team.
Yeah,
I scored the first, the second was that problem.
I scored 0 in the first one, so like we are all close points.
The Funky Fighters, you know they won the first Silver Llama. Let's see if they can win the next. We got one more match here on Junkyard Juke to go. And we'll see who will come out on top with the Silver Llama from this. Guys, back to you.
Thank you so much for that breakdown. Listening to the comms, and that's one thing I hadn't considered. I always was kind of like, yeah, it's going to come up now. But these guys all on comms talking, have one guy counted out. That guy's just like a metronome. Make sure he has it on the dot every single time. Brilliantly done from them, but will they be able to take back that top spot? We've seen them do it. If they can grab that Silver Llama, they'll be in such a good spot. But right now, they aren't seeing the same success they saw before.
Yeah, you want to get the Silver Llama, but to get there, you got to make a new strategy. I think that right there was a lot of information in that bit right there. You kind of noticed team synergy, and he said something very important in his interview there. Talked about being patient. You really have to be patient. You can't frustration gets you. You saw Scissors very expressive on the cam. Just it's hard to get the point. That's what I talked about before this whole thing started. I said, trust me, this is a lot harder than you guys think. You might just, you know, oh yeah, I'll turn it to something and run it through. Nah, man, you're gonna get shut down.
Well, I mean, it's just like, if you think about it, it's the mental aspect that you're able to frustrate somebody else, then they're that much more off their game. And these guys are all great at that, coming through from the qualifiers. It makes it that much harder. But thank you guys so much for joining us here. And again, don't forget, there is fantastic, awesome event-specific merch starting here right now today on the 26th. You can also get it on retailrow.com. Make sure you celebrate the event. Remember it, grab some from your friends, your brothers, your family, people who couldn't be here, and celebrate the first ever Fortnite World Cup.
Saw some of your favorite pros and competitors here rocking that new swag. Definitely loving it. All types of collaborations going on here. I love it when Fortnite releases new gear. It allows me to always spice it up.
I'm always a fan of anything Fortnite swag. That's pretty much like 98% of my wardrobe at this point. I mean, I love the logos, love the bright colors, but enough from us. Match 3, set number 2, the final one on the original version of Junkyard Juke before we see the remix later on. Are you guys ready?
That's right.
And let's begin. The first round is underway. Match number 3, set number 2. Who will be able to incinerate the props the most? Who will push out to the lead? And can anybody upset the Funky Fighters who took that first llama? You need to make sure they don't get this one here. And basically, everyone first.
See there, somebody did land a shot straight through. Very nice. Kind of lane, right? You want to look at your lane, see which lane is available to you that's easy to maneuver the objects you want to bring through. Vitex, for example, here is using a bear. There are no bears in this section, but he says, you know what? It's all good. I can sneak this around.
So the big thing with the bear, though, that you don't really consider is the background. You're in the junkyard. You're a little bit in one of those desert biome situations. There's a lot of kind of muddle grounds and origins around there. It makes it that much harder to stick out. However, if you if you're grabbing the snowman, you're just really flexing on everyone. It's like, yeah, I'm a snowman. I'm a snowman in the desert, and I'm gonna score on you.
That's pretty hilarious because, you know, we haven't seen anyone pull out the weird objects in the back, and for good reason. There are a couple other fun ones back there. If we get a pan around there, probably notice a big but with all this money on the line, there's no way everyone has time to play around like that.
You can't play around because every single one of those runs matters. And right now, we see Sunshine Soldiers swapping over. They've already put in 2 2-point procs, so need to be slightly more efficient on those runs. But good job getting on the board consistently. And as we say that, 5-pointer goes in. Boom, they're ahead of the Funky Fresh, who have had a singular 10-point run. So trying to get every possible point is all about playing and maxing efficiency.
Honestly, the Little Warriors are doing a great job at defending. They all have a ton of eliminations. 5, Kaz and Ninja, both tied at 7. That is pretty good. They're shutting down all of their lanes. These guys are not here to play. Remember, as you're a guard, you don't accumulate any points, so it's good. They're knocking this out the way, and they're doing a great job defending.
keeping them out, making sure you find the right lane angles, and also sometimes just putting shots out in the right spot. You just need to be able to consistently deny as much as possible. And Talbot, that was sick!
I was like, are you behind that? Yep, what's that? Didn't see that there before, didn't see that either. Taodoff doing a good job so far, spotting things through the curtain. Let's see if he can find another here with a random shot. Oh, something landed. That's why you don't want to hit those spring traps there.
They make it so difficult when you're a larger object coming back down because it's just so much motion on the screen. When everything else is still, if you see that thing falling through, like it's an easy shot. And particularly for all of these players up there. I mean, Gotaga through everyone on Raven's Revenge, him, Magma, RTA, and Chappie all have been able to hit their shots. And then, I mean, Little Whip Warriors is a team of hit your shots.
That's right, and there it is. Last opportunities to make a point have just concluded, and that was the first round. There are 4 of these, so we're gonna switch up the guards now. Little Whip Warriors get a chance at, trying to earn some points, and as do the others. The next round will begin.
That dragon's so cool. That's so cool. Look at that. Yo,
almost looks real.
Yo, shout out to the observers. That shot right there, that's really cool. Big fan of it going out. And as you can see now, round 2 is underway. This is the final match on Junkyard Juke of set 2. And right off the bat, 2 archery targets and a water heater marching on out.
That archery target is worth 10 points though, so if you can bring that all the way through. It's one of the, I guess, smaller, large point objects. Magma doesn't even care. He's impatient. He saw the blinds open up. He just kept going. Savenoff did pump the brakes, so even right here, notice very early. He was just trying to blend in and get as many points as possible right here.
Ooh. Didn't get picked up. It might have been the book there. That's the one thing that makes it very difficult about the bullseye or the archery target is the fact that because it has those placed legs, you have to be deliberate about where you're setting down. Otherwise, you're like, boom, right there. That book would be a giveaway if somebody decided to look down and you have to check that box. But there's 6 other boxes around, so relatively safe. Good path chosen there from Tyler. Opts to stop and be, a little bit of patient, and might have cost him there. I think he would have had it if he I think he thinks so too.
Yeah, Big C laughs. Advantage of that. Fighter let his guard down for just a second there, and he did manage to sneak on through. So that was the big point there in the final seconds. As this round is now coming to a close there. Next round is going to begin. We're going to switch up the guards. Take a look.
No dancing, just props and shots going out from the guards. Round 3 kicking off in the final match of set 2 at the Creative Finals, who will be able to take that second silver llama. And right now, you see Bensor is going in for the 10-point prop right away. Kutu does get the finish, but then wants to go for a different route as players are starting to feel a little bit of the pressure here. You can tell they need to score points. It's the first time we're starting to see some gnomes out there. Another teddy bear.
That's right. Can't stop to represent here. Putting himself straight behind every object that he can. I love that they're using the smaller object. It's so much easier to score with those. You bring those big ones out. It really is hard. He actually put himself inside the truck. You see that? He's following Kuta so closely. He's got to use him as bait, really. You get behind him, he's safe.
Yep, because they don't think they're going to fire twice in there. That's the benefit of it. But right away, you see Kaz, Taco, Chappie. Great little run there from the Blue Whip Warriors. That's going to push them back into contention. There's 65 points currently, but a dumpster going in from Hand of Blood. Slightly 10 points for Llama Records, though, pushing them up to 90. And they were the winners of that match. So if they can hold on, they know that the regards to the final round, they need to build up as much of a lead.
Carraro actually has a super successful guard round, but the Chicken Champions need to get picked up here. They need these points. And there it is. He's doing a lot of work for his team, showing that, hey, I can put this up here too. Just going to go ahead and take that 5-pointer, throw him right over the Fish Fam now. And they're in the top 3 running.
That was a great run. The entire time, made sure nobody was looking for him. Like, they were right now.
There's someone somewhere. That's actually bullcrap how I died. I should like rush straight in there and grab that shotgun, but I couldn't. I should have been at 90 HP. I got a freaking pickaxe on me. And I didn't even throw down one choke splash.
The line is going to be who is up in the tower, who will be able to defend, and can they hold them off? Again, it's Llama Record Co. and the Cuddle Crew up there.
Taga's
already up there. You can see the Chicken Champions were able to connect, so it's all about can a Little Whip and them catch up. They need a fantastic run, and they have to do everything to the knife, and you can see right away already on those 10-point props.
And the Cuddle Crew cannot earn points. The Chicken Champions already have the lead. They just kind of continue to press on here. Llama Records are up at their run, but it still matters. There's so much on the line for depending on each game, right? Each game is worth so much. You still want to hold your placement regardless of what. It's still a fantastic game for all the teams in the top 3 right now.
And I mean, we saw the Ravens come up huge in their last match, pushing all the way from 7th into 3rd because of clutch last-minute decision-making. Right now, Little Whips are trying to do everything they can to catch up with the Chicken Champions and not deny Ninja, still sticking with the water heater runs, trying to get as many of those in, but the Chicken Champions are still stretching out their lead. They have a 25-point lead, which means the Little Whip Warriors have to either start fast running with the 5-point props or switch to 10-point props. They cannot catch them doing a patient 5-point strategy right now. They won't have enough time with how good the Chicken Champions have been. They have been the prop masters so far.
Yes, they have. They were doing so good. Oh, no. Here, he's trying to dodge, and he's so close to making it through. Very close. Here comes a 10-pointer from Taldock, sneaks it right in. That's great for the Little Whip Warriors. That's actually going to throw them over the Llama Record Company right there. Puddle Crew actually is somehow up. Oh, the Little Whip Warriors actually went to second place now. They're so close to overthrowing the Chicken Champions as well.
It's going to come down to the last final minutes. The Little Whip Warriors get the runs they need to. You can see Kaz is taking the corner route, trying to find whatever. Very well so far.
Hit him 36, 20. He was at 4 HP. No, 6. Yeah, 6 HP.
For your help in making this mode come to life. Some fine gentlemen up there, the creative builders, were at that game jam out there, spent hours and hours, and it really blows my mind. This creative mode, just like, I'll go in, I'll play some stuff, yeah, I think I'm pretty good, and they're like, oh yeah, after 20 minutes I have this full game mode, here's how the scoring works, here's the barriers. I'm like,
that's the magic of creative, right? These unlimited possibilities, really, when it comes down to coming up with these game modes. We've seen tons of fun ones, obviously developed not only for the creative kind of fun side of the community, but the comp side as well. Plenty of great games.
Yeah, shout out to all the guys out there playing Storm Wars. We know you guys enjoy it, but that was a fantastic way to close out set number 2. And honestly, I enjoyed Junkyard 2. It was fun to see kind of the playstyles come out. Patience is being key, but finding the diagonal runs, knowing that like, I'm going to stick with the statue because this is my comfort, or like, I know on this run I can go by this tree and this dumpster, and I only show myself one. But again, brilliant from the and Little Whip Warriors to push up and pass those guys in the last minute, pushing them into the top 4 and earning just a little bit more of that prize money.
That's right, because they want it all here at the Fortnite Creative Finals, and it's going down. We'd love to see it. We've seen a series of, I guess, different people succeeding, right? And all of these Chicken Champions really kind of came out.
Well, that's what, again, is about all this about creative. There's so many different skills that Fortnite isn't all about one individual thing. You see these guys, and what they're doing is incredibly well. Able to execute the game plan, talk with their teammates, come up with something new, and the Chicken Champions elevated. They were clearly better than the rest at Junkyard Jew, but the question is, will that continue when we get into the Golden Games? Right now, we're going to get a chance to speak with the Chicken Champions, who's up top with Pooks. Pooks, what do you got for us?
Thank you so much, Sundown. I am down here with the Chicken Champions, who surprisingly didn't surprise Drew. They put on an absolute clinic today in the creative trials, and here with Rubius. Now, you guys won the last game as well, so 2 in a row. You guys had a pretty great strategy. Do you want to kind of talk me through that a little bit?
Oh, what can I say? It's the power of Norway, the power of Spain, and the power of Detroit. Like, we're crushing it on. And we're a chicken, so we're good at hiding. Like, we're not good at shooting and stuff, but at hiding, we're the best. The best strategy, I think, is, well, let him take the big stuff, and we are like the supports, like the small stuff, the 5 points and stuff like that. And the trick is, don't tell anybody, but the trick is to go in the corners. No one is watching the corners. It's insane.
So no one is watching the corners. I hope all of your competitors did not. You were in charge of taking the big items. Does that put a little bit more pressure on you?
No, it's good. It looks good,
So you guys have a ton of confidence now. You have won 2 games in a row. I'm so excited to see how you all perform in the rest of the day. Going into these next games, do you have anything you're going to change, or are you going to keep things the same?
We're just going to keep things the same, stay consistent, keep a level ahead, play slow. That's really it. So.
And finally, just for you there on the end, I just want to talk a little bit about, you touched on the diversity of this group. Now, I know you guys have really not played together much before. What has that been like, coming together, playing here with your teammates from all over the world?
It's amazing. Share these moments with my team, and the next mode, it's amazing. And when this parkour, I think my team is very good in parkour, and I win. We win.
You guys are so confident. I love it. Hopefully that carries on into your next game. Congratulations again, guys. Thank you so much. Sundown.
Send some love to Twitch chat. Let's go.
Twitch chat. Twitch chat. There we go.
It's everywhere, man. Thanks for the plug out there, El Rubius. Fantastically well done. Love to everyone all over, no matter where you're watching, whether it's Fortnite.com/watch, on Twitch, on YouTube, in client, you're loading up all that stuff. Thank you guys so much for all of this, it being here. Set 2 is done. It's wrapped up. But, I mean, we saw a big shift in the gameplay. We saw a lot of different changes going on. And it's going to be interesting to see what ends up converting into the Golden Games when we see a little bit of a remix on it. Not going to spoil any surprises. I know, it's fine. But I'm just curious to see who is able to then make their gameplay. And then that's it. When you get to think on it, when you get to then process and be like, okay, we were this close. We were right there. If we had maybe like a little bit more aggressive, or like maybe if we were a little bit better on defending, or maybe one person picked a different lane, the result would have been different. And these guys have been so good at adapting to the circumstances that I have no doubt that the Chicken Champions aren't just going to comfortably sit on top.
Yeah, not only that, they gave away some strategies, so we'll see if Bala outside can, kind of break that down and see if he can give us a little more insight on everything.
Thank you so much, guys. The action is heating up. It's also heating up outside. Trying to cool off a little bit here at the Fan Festival, but awesome games of Junkyard Juke. The Chicken Champion seems to be racing away with this one. We're going to take a look at some of the moments from that last game and how they won. So here, first off, just having a good time in the front, and also maybe flexing a little bit their trophy that they may have just secured in terms of a llama. We'll find out that later. But their strategy the entire time, they said it before in the last game, they're just trying to go for the high points. They're just trying to score these, at least getting not those 2 points that Monster was advocating for, but go for the statues, go for the boilers, all those things that net you tons of points, and that's how they came out to a lead. Here it is again, them just cheering on. We have the reaction from the Chicken Champions as well. Trophy lifts. Maybe they'll be doing that later on here. The statue using that to get above the opponent's vision, their field of view, so that they can't see, they can't hit their shots, and the reactions of the win. Just bliss as they win their second game there on Junkyard Juke. Absolutely amazing stuff, guys. I can't wait to see.
You can't even build. They have it curved and everything. It's so bullcrap. Ready up, and then I'll be right back. I'll be back.
building and the good chemistry we have in the team, I think it can really make our team do well. I'm Magma and my team, Raven's Revenge, is going to do really good in the World Cup, and we're going to smash the rest of the competition because we have the Battle Royale skills, building the best run we have.
Right now, I am joined by my friend Peyton, and he does the robotics. Let's talk a little bit about that. What do you do specifically there?
We have a bunch of robotic cameras around the arena that we shoot and produce from. We're able to pick up shots of players that are playing the game. We also do a lot of crowd shots, so we're able to shoot the audience, get some really great reacts for both the stream and for the front of house speakers.
You guys heard it. If you're out in the crowd this weekend, you're live for the Fortnite World Cup, show us some energy because Peyton is going to be looking for your reactions, and you could end up on stream.
You want to play with it, see how it goes?
Of course I do. That's not even a question. Like, I'm so interested right now. This is amazing.
Marty, you just got it. I've come from Japan. I'm happy and excited to be playing with so many players that I've seen If I win the Fortnite World Cup, first I want to buy a house, and then I'm going to eat a lot of food.
It's so heavy. World Cup本戦.
I'm definitely going to win the Fortnite World Cup, so keep cheering.
Hi, I'm Fortetto and I'm here to compete in the Creative World Cup. I competed in most of the trials and was really excited when they announced the bonus weeks after the original 5 competed in the JDF 100 level. Speed on 100 levels is really good. I really enjoy like all the different ones that there are, and I really enjoy competing them and trying to get as good as time as I can. The moment I found out that I qualified, it was just insane, and I wasn't sure if I was going to before that, and it was just crazy that I am here. And Fortetto and the Sunshine Soldiers are going to win because we have 2 captains, so we're twice as good.
What is going on? We're getting practice here for the Fortnite World Cup Creative Finals happening very, very soon. A lot of first thoughts, first looks at the Sky Station Showdown, which is an incredible map.
It was a great map. I mean, it makes it a new element of the game.
That's bullcrap. 30 HP from that shot. Couldn't even launch pad out of there. All I was looking for was minis so I could have drank 1 mini, drank the slurp, gone after everyone. And if I would have gotten that fight, I still would have had 100 shield because it still would have been loading shield. And also, I would have had more shield at the beginning because that one got his shield, drank it, and left. I wish I could get that one Fortnite World Cup skin.
Going down. The stadium is jam-packed with fans from around the world who have traveled here, not only to watch us crown World Cup Creative Finals champions, but also solo and duo champions as well. I'm Zeke, this guy right here is Bala, and we're getting ready to hop back into all of the action. Now, I you've seen a little bit of the first few game modes. You know, you got to see a little bit of the Sky Station Showdown. You got to see a little bit of that Junkyard Juke. But there's actually something that Sundown teased, and that is the World Run.
The World Run coming up next is awesome. You know, it's
This is the stupidest,
something
most
these players
ugly
are used to.
costumes ever.
Yeah, I think they'll be very, very comfortable here. We'll have to see whether the challenge of
One
the
with the star rainbow thing on it is like the only decent looking one. That's only because it's not all buff and bad.
Interesting, right? A lot of these players are very familiar with Death Run. It's very like they know how to execute against these obstacles, but you have to figure out figure out how they work, and then make it through. So it's going to be very interesting, very fun here, and all the players as well. I'm hoping to see someone make it to the end. I don't know that anyone will.
It's 30 coins, and from what we've seen from us and other people, it's very difficult. So we'll see. We'll probably just to give some examples. There's the trap trying to trigger them, making those grenades are in play in this. There's some lava, all sorts of treacherous things you have to get across in this world.
A lot of new things as well. We've got 17 content creators that help put these maps together. Mad props to you. You know, their hard work is being shown here on the stage, and these guys are at home, here, of course, playing it as well. In case you guys forgot, I'm getting ready. Coming into the next few matches. We'll get you guys all those things.
Did he no-scope me? The frick. Let's see what gun he only had. He only had the no-scope. Wow. If that guy would have never touched me, I would have been fine. He was so low though. He heard that the shot went off, so he went for it. I want to see if I can watch this and play creative, because I want to play creative. Most of the time no one ever watches my videos, but I'll say, oh, I got stream sniped whenever like 2 people land on me out of the blue. Just like both take shadow bombs, come land on me even though they don't know what I'm capable of, and then I clap them both. There's some people that will land on me with a full entire loadout and then just start dancing.
It's actually really difficult, and I'm by no means a death runner. By
These
no
guys
means.
are the best of the best.
These guys are going to
in terms
fly.
of Death Runner, in terms of this map specifically, it's going to be absolutely awesome. We're going to go ahead and take a look at some of those obstacles right now. So go ahead.
Lightning's coming from my head.
We're going to the world in this new creative team.
Oh my goodness, I want to try all these.
In this challenging new creative game, 8 teams of 4, led by some of your favorite content creators from around the world, will compete to collect all the coins in their lane faster than everyone else. The first team to collect all coins in their lane wins. If they don't finish, the number of coins they collect will determine their placement. If a player is eliminated, they'll respawn at their most recent checkpoint. Any team member can grab a coin for their team, so players will have to work strategically to gather all of the coins before the 10-minute timer runs out. It might sound simple, but it ain't easy. Players have no mats and limited items they can pick up along the way. Each team will have to use teamwork, communication, smarts, and speed to make it to the top of the leaderboard and take home their piece of the $3 million creative prize. Ready,
$3 million?
set, run.
Jeez.
didn't see your mouth move.
I'm magic. That's how it goes. That's just how it goes. But yeah, World Run, got a little sneak peek there. We're getting ready to hop into these games right now. Speaking of which, let's just go ahead and do that. I think this is going to be very, very fun. We are getting ready. If you guys here in the stadium are ready and excited, let these teams hear it. Let's hear you right now. Man, that's so weak. No. Okay, let's pretend the first one never happened. Like I was saying, if you guys want to let these teams know how you're feeling, let them hear it.
I don't know why I did that, but just on this one, that's the only one that I have to do it on.
And now the game begins. Here we go, the world premiere of the World Run.
See how they do out of the gates. They are open now, and it's all up to these guys to start hitting their first jumps, and people are falling left and right. A couple of first coins are taken, and everybody seems to be off to a hot start. This is really like off to the races here.
Man, ForTurtle and Zan are already flying through these first set of challenges. Again, you know, these are the very, very top of the best of the best of the creative world, right? They've worked all 8 qualifier weeks long. They've made it through with their team captains, and now they're here. So once they figure out these obstacles, be prepared to watch them fly through them.
And the first couple are relatively simple. There's the double doors, I think, are probably the first like one that you have to kind of know or see it in advance. And then here, the impulse jump into the tire, into the castle, and 3 players have already made it all the way there. It's neck and neck between most teams right now, 10-8.
Bro, I'm so mad. Do you understand? I literally had to play this to completion all 12 rounds 4 times to make it halfway, which this is the castle. And these guys got it in like 3 minutes. I'm upset.
Oh, this is why they're the World Cup creative players, and you are not. You're your castle.
That's cool. I'll hold that L, I suppose. I'll hold that for sure. So there's a few challenges here in the castle here, Bala. But as you saw there, Karora actually took a little peek at it. There's these little bumpers, and that'll actually send you upwards into the next basically tier. So the most optimal strategy here is actually to leave two of your teammates behind, send 2 up to try and gather more coins faster. Because otherwise, you're just going to dedicate too much time, and you really want to maximize your time with this.
Ones that you definitely want to get as fast as possible through here. They're trying to get the half slides through with the chiller traps. Right now, nobody seems to have figured it out just yet. That we're watching, but meanwhile, the Fish Fam and the Sunshine Soldiers are up to 13 now, but still neck and neck. I believe all teams are now inside of the castle, and we call this basically the first kind of tier of the difficulty for these obstacles. As they move up and go past this, they'll become progressively harder.
And again, this is the first time these creative players, qualifiers, have seen the World Run. They've never seen it before. They have just, you know, they are mad. Their skills are insane. Look at this. Taldeck's already up on the next tier. He's probably teammates. All right, look. Up here, I just use this bumper. What do I have to do? So he's already trying to figure it out. I like it. That's not me. The moment I hit that pad, I was like, I guess I just keep forward, and I kept running.
I love this experimentation. He's actually also communicating back to his teammate at the same time, because he went over that bumper and he's looking, do I have an opportunity to go back here, or is this it? Do I have to go forward, just like you were alluding to before? And now he decides, okay, he tells exactly what's going on to his teammates, Ninja, Kaz, and company, and they move forward. Alex JJ, though, is off to really the races. He's way ahead of everybody else, I think. But no, there's a Raven's Revenge. No, it's Svenos. It's his teammate. They're moving.
Yeah, they are moving. So what's tricky about that last jump there is those little directional pads will give you forward momentum, but in jumping you lose some of it. So you actually have to make it in a straight run. There you have to trigger the trap, get the impulse to make that precise jump, land on the other side, trigger the trap in one fail swoop, while also taking a step back to keep yourself safe. Now there is a little few secret ways to kind of trigger certain traps, get around certain obstacles. We'll have to see if these players discover them. But like you said, man, Svenos is destroying the game right now.
Just unbelievable. And this isn't even a team that qualified from a death run or elimination run or even a speed run. They qualified from a survival map. And he's doing things like this. He is leading the pack. There's a Fish Fam up ahead of him, though.
Yep.
They're not hitting this just yet. This is so precise. You have to change the altitude. Is he going to hit it? No. Second try. Here's Suzo.
Here we go. First jump. Now this is the impulse. You want to send you a little bit forward. Now this is one where you want to get height. You got to throw it, try to get on top of it.
No! Just barely Suzo. And he's at 21 points right now in third in terms of coins. It's all up to timing, I think. Zeke, we might see this end in the first match here. In the first round, they might end up completing everything because they still got 5 minutes to go.
Well, we'll see. So this is the thing. That obstacle there is called the ice jump. But this next one that 4Turtle is at, we call this the double danger. Let's just look at this real fast. This is really tricky.
He already knows.
He's already downloaded. He already knows what must be. He gets a double hop, double bunny hop, land on the edge, take a step back, trigger the trap without being eliminated, right? Make a swap on this small round. Then, depending on how you want to go about it, you can just go forward. He actually makes, okay, I'm third try.
Oh, they made it where you can't, where
And he
you...
gets the coin in one swoop. Oh my.
But one thing, we have to look at the scores right now. 5 minutes to go. Fishman is at 26. They only have 4 coins remaining. But everybody else is starting to fall behind. We're starting to see the Fishman come way out above here of the rest of them. That's because they probably have the majority of their players through. The majority of the players are collecting those coins. There's 4Turtle. He makes it through the double danger, collects the coin. Now, what do you do from here? Get up.
Man, this guy is absolutely insane.
It is.
And you know, for 4Turtle, it's funny because he's just excited about being here, able to compete on the stage with like thousands of people and all his peers. He is playing it right now. Oh, you gotta be careful. Okay, all right, yep. Everything's fine. Now you gotta make the jump.
That is
gotcha. Trap, baby.
This is the first time I've seen that. I've seen the theory. I mean, I've heard it theorized, but I haven't seen that yet. But Fish Fam, I was wondering. It's Scissors and company. 26 points. They're not at the same point that the Sunshine Soldiers are at, but they're at 26 total, the entire team. They have clearly synergized with Scissors here, but looks to be that even the Ravens Revenge are stuck at 26, so this might be a difficult one to get past.
Yeah, this one, so the tricky bit about this one is there's actually no checkpoint in between here and where you need to get to. That's what makes the double danger that double dangerousness. 6 points across, and there's only about 3 minutes left, so these guys really have to focus up, try to get through. Now, the key thing going forward is, again, this is a test of speed, right? So a lot of these players are seeing the traps, they're making it through, memorizing kind of what they have to be doing to make it through the obstacles. Dan's already through. And that means when they get to come through next time, it's going to be that much faster, right? They're going to be just tearing through all of these obstacles like they're nothing. Hand of blood, Lachlan, here we go.
Two team captains. Hey, this is important too because they still have coins to earn on their own.
Right.
They're all the way in the back. They're not earning the coins. They're not helping their team out in front, trying to figure out the obstacles. But 2 captains back there. Ooh.
Okay. All right. Trigger the other one. Yes. All right. Land on it. Trigger that one.
Is he gonna get it? Nice dodge! This is insane. There's the second player to make it through for Turtle. Into the door. No!
And look, you have to drop back down. So that's the challenge. All this red, right? You have to make it in one go. This is extremely difficult. And this is a lot of these players are going to get caught. A legend. Look at how methodical he is. He's insane. The precision jump.
He already knows. Timed at the wrong time for Clytax, but he's up above. Let's see what he can do here. Going to try and attempt this again. Trap above. When he lands on that, he has to jump at the right moment, then slow himself down. 4Turtle from up above. Still back. Nobody has passed this point just yet.
All right. First trap, second trap. Hop across. Step back. Take another step back. Okay. He was trying to be a little greedy there. I respect it. You know, you sometimes just want to land on that without having to kind of hop back out and kind of just risking that. So it's good that, you know, well, it's not good. It's bad that he messed it up, but it's okay. This is Turtle. He's an MVP. We're watching him.
This is crazy. But it comes down to this. There's a minute and 30 seconds about to figure this out. He got up here before, and he didn't make it through the door. He's not going to make it again. Unfortunately, everybody is hard stuck at 27 coins with 1 minute left. I believe whoever is going to be the first to make it through here might find themselves the first winners on the world run. 1 minute left.
You got to be thinking, are they saying Raven's Revenge? Wait, they just got the 28th coin. They might be through Thread the Needle. Next up would be, I believe, bump jumps.
did get through. We saw the end results up there. Made it through the door.
Okay. Yeah. Ooh, nice catch yourself. All right, good.
That boost pad on the side. It's just disappointment and frustration in his face. Ooh. If he wants to secure this, he needs to try to get one more coin in the next 30 seconds because I think Ford Turtle is going to be able to catch up. Here's the jump.
Right. This is the first time we're going to see 25 seconds. Okay. So this is where you risk it all, man. This is it, the leap of faith. Watch these precision jumps. We've got 18 seconds left on. So these are these Neo jumps, right? You jump out and around, keeping that momentum.
10 seconds left here. One coin remaining for the Ravens Revenge to find. He just got to get around that corner. I don't know if he's going to be able to climb these staircases just now. No, he's given up. He says no. Everybody else is left in the dust. Ravens Revenge take the first world run with 29 coins. Not quite finishing the map, but I believe next time they might.
And these legendary birds of the sky, they made it all the way up there, man. They were on the leap of faith, that last little section there. They had 29 coins, and if they had made it up, especially if they made even just 2 people up there, they could have been kind of starting a rotation, right? You jump first, see how far you can make, I will follow. But the big key for them is now they know what every single relay is, right? So going into this next round, they can say, we know we have to do. Don't forget, make this precision jump here, do these little things to try and get through. And that could prove to be a very good advantage for them.
Yeah, and they don't have the Silver Llama yet. They don't have anything in terms of Llama, so this is important. Any of those teams that don't have a Llama right now, they need to earn it if they want to be in contention towards those golden games. Of course, every match matters, Zeke. They are earning prizes every single match.
And that's got to feel good, right, to have a stellar game here to get some of that prize pool for yourself and your team. That's huge, right? Like, so much respect to these. Also, Turtle, what the heck?
Yeah.
What is this kid on?
Yeah. Ridiculous. He was one of the first to achieve every single obstacle every single time. Finally, he got stuck on that one at the end. I don't know what you were calling it. It was a nice twist of the but just amazing there from Ford Turtle to be the first every single time and then getting overtaken at the end. But, you know, next time, he knows it now. He's probably going to be the fastest to get ahead of everybody because he knows it all now. And you saw how mechanically good he was once he figured out the obstacle. So I think all signs towards Ford Turtle performance like that.
I mean, like you said, he's downloaded it all, right? He's got it up here, and now he's put it down on paper. I mean, again, though, Ravens Revenge have got the little bit of that advantage, right?
They have all the levels that they've done, everything, so I want to watch it. I want to try it out, see if I can beat it.
So hopefully you can carry us harder in the next round, and yeah.
I hear that. So now I gotta come this way. Lachlan is dependent on you guys. What was going on? Was the death run, did it catch you by surprise, or was it just tricky moments that kind of choked you up and had you hung up there?
There was a bit of confused in the castle because I didn't know where to go. And then the impulse jump at the beginning, it just messed me up a bit. and at the end, I didn't know where to go. It was just a bit confusing.
I have one more question here. So you guys have not seen the Def Run prior to this. Do you think that kind of held you back? And if you have another run at it, which you will, do you guys think that second time around you'll kind of have the strategies down packed? And I'm going to come down here with you.
Yeah, I think that the first time around is always the hardest because, you know, you're kind of going into the environment, you don't know where to go. And the second time around, I think we'll be a little bit stronger and hopefully we get better time.
Absolutely, I bet it. So once again, this is the creative finals here. You guys, like I said, Lachlan pulled through with the puzzle Def Runs, but just showing the difference here. So we're going to send it back up to you guys.
I don't want to be on Raven.
And again, thank you.
You
know,
serious?
Lachlan, you are good at many things, but apparently you're showing the world you're not great at impulses. But it's okay. You're going to have another shot at showing them that the original thought we had is wrong. Because I know you can do this. I know you can. You had a chance to talk earlier. You're like, bro, I'm the best. And I was like, show that. Show everyone that. You just got to show them.
Yo, bro,
Show them the standings after that first game in this set right now. Who ended up where in terms of the prizing and where they are on their journey to the llama at the end of the set. So it's Raven's Revenge obviously in first. They earned themselves $55,000 and that much closer to the silver llama.
Oh, okay, I want to be on Ravens. Ravens is the winning one.
That is going to be a massive determining factor. You know, if you're Ravens Revenge, you are absolutely looking to try and snag that silver llama if possible. Because that's going to put you in contention, right? Then you have to see your eyes on the gold llama or the tiebreaker. But all in all, to be able to kind of come through and win that prize for you and your team is massive. They have confidence.
I made it. And I didn't.
This guy is a maniac. He's showing us that he is. Let's see if that happens here in game number 2.
Sunshine Soldiers fell short, but Four Turtle showed us all what he was made for. And I think we're getting ready to go into the match. As all the players are loading up right now. There's the Fish Fam, Scissors and company. They're all about to start. The gates are about to open. Guys, let's hear it for them.
Ah, there you guys are. You're paying attention. I respect it. Here we go. 10 minutes. Countdown has begun. The gates are open. And now here we go. Husey is first out of the gate, immediately just flying. You can see this is completely different than before, right? Before people were kind of taking their time. Hey, what's this? I can't see where this ledge. What's going here? Let's sit here and inspect everything. That's not the case now. Everyone is just flying through these obstacles.
A couple of these guys have not gone down yet. Here's Magma making his way through with the Ravens Revenge. This was the team that came out on top and was the player that led them all the way up to those treacherous stairway that we saw at the end there. Almost getting up around the corners. And here it looks like we are almost Turtle. This is the player we were talking about so much, Zeke.
That's right, man. A legend. Almost making the jump for the Sunshine Soldiers as well. Unfortunately not. So this is this obstacle, very precise jump. You actually have to impulse a very specific way, at a specific angle, at a specific distance. Away from you to make
This
it
map
all
is so
in one
hard.
jump. You can also, I hope they're not listening, but you can turn around and actually impulse backwards, right? So you face away from the tires, and move yourself backward while jumping. Again, even doing that though, very precise. You know, you have to go. Look, Hose is already here. He's already trying to collect the points.
Already the half pipes in the castle. Wonder if he already triggered all the traps down below and grabbed that coin, if he's leaving that for another teammate. Gonna grab that coin perfectly. Nice job by Hayuzi. Now he's moving up even further. No, he's gonna go back to get those traps.
No, you can't make that.
He made it. There you go, Suzu. Nice. All right, trigger the trap. Take a step back. Impulse forward.
He's already through the castle.
I mean, look.
The castle.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. So don't forget, the castle is open. So once you make it to that halfway mark, you can just send someone through, right? Like even if you're the first one, you're really confident. You can say, "Hey, Bala,
I don't know how they made that.
Go to the next round.
I can impulse to it, so every time I'm gonna collect 2 just in case.
Along the way, man. These jumps are crazy. Suzu, what are you? Okay, what a legend. What a legend.
So everybody that he can hang is led on the team of Scissors with Fish Fam. We saw them not too far in the prizing. 18 points right now. They're leading the way, but no, it's actually Four Turtle again. Already towards these varying distance impulse jumps. And is he going to first shot it? No, not exactly. You know he's going to hit it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Again,
Yeah,
you know,
no, you have
this
to
is
hit the
kind of one of
tire.
those things. The more that you,
Oh no,
the easier
they're
it
all
is the
gonna
next time
beat
around,
me.
right? Once it's like throw it here, you're like, nope, that's not correct. This might be it. Okay, closer, closer. I like it. Well, let's make it on the third jump. Don't forget though, we got the Funky Fighters at 20 coins. We've got
I'm done with this
Fishman at
bull.
20 coins. Sunshine Soldiers, they need to try and pick it up. Here we go. Nice, but get across. Nice.
Perfect play from Fort Turtle now towards the lava jump. Dubbing as double danger. Does he get a first shot? Does dodge the traps. Where he went last time, gets the coin, he's going to double back.
First try.
Oh my goodness. He went through those. I would have gotten scared there, but no. Fort Turtle knows exactly what he's doing. Going to get all the coins in first try on the double danger, but doesn't make it through, so he has to still complete it. And Suzu and Sand, meanwhile, from Fish Fam, are taking the lead.
And that's what I kind of talked about, right? Trying to stand and make it through these jumps and get there. Then you can start watching, right? Because like you as a player, you go to do it, and then you're like, what happened? What exactly did I do? You kind of go back and then kind of relive that moment. Not here, right?
This is the moment that they were all stuck on for so long. Suzu knows it now. He's not going to hit the first time. Zand also attempted it at the same time. Not going to work out just yet. Here they're going to give themselves the opportunity. Suzu trying again. Trigger two. The third, yes. The jump.
Right,
Yes.
nice. Oh, and Zand. He was worried there that he might have pushed
the door.
off.
Not sure if he made it. I don't see it falling. Yes, he did make the doorway, and now he's back towards the thing where he has to go under. At the same time as triggering the trap, he does it. He's back to the stairs. The Fish Fam only need one more coin, and they're about to do it in 5 minutes. It is so fast here. The last time we got here, it was 1 minute and 30 seconds. One more coin. The man who makes it farther than any player has yet so far.
He actually found it first try. I don't believe it. No, that was not where you gotta go. You gotta go back inward. It's okay though. He's gonna get another shot. Man, that was very impressive. Honestly, I would have been like, where am I supposed to go? But that's why this is called the leap of faith. You've got to jump around that corner and hope that something will be there to catch you.
Faith he has. And with 4 minutes and 50 seconds to go, not a single person, not a single soul in vision. He's going to have plenty of time to work with. We'll see if the Ravens' revenge can repeat and get back to where they were, but it looks like Sand is also going to join as well, but no, he falls just before. Yes, Tyler too. So the Fish Fam is coming through in big numbers at this last leap of faith.
And you know what could be huge here for the work through the leap of faith. Less time that everyone else kind of has around to observe what's going on and try to get this practice in, the better. Here we go. Nice. All right, you gotta jump in and out and around. Out and around. Yes, use the wall. Okay. All right. Yeah. Look around. Uh-huh. Yes. All right. Okay. All right, here we go.
This is it. Last jump. And he needs to hit the coin. This is going to be it. No, he didn't. Just barely missed there. Finally hits the bouncer, and he's gone. There it is. The first players to complete the world run in 5 minutes and 52 seconds. An unbelievable time compared to what we saw last time. But still, the remaining teams have to battle it out. Back to the Ravens' revenge. They're still on the double danger. And they are going to get through. He has to hit the door, though. Oh, he almost fell all the way back. Not finding the bounce there.
Threading the needle. Oh. You hate to see it. Now, don't forget, remember, Ravens Revenge was the first team from last round. They made it here, and they're already... You've got the Sunshine Soldiers also going for the leap of faith. But look at how many they have, right? In theory, they should be at 29. This should be the last coin that they need to pick up. But someone has to pick the points. Now, where? Not sure. But that could make or break their performance right here.
That absolutely could. We know Sunshine Soldiers had a great performance last game. Fort Turtle has completed the map. If you see him up there, he's just marching on down. But the Ravens' revenge seems to have completed just a little bit more. Everybody now, I think, going to be trying to attempt these last couple of jumps. And they must try to complete the match. But important. More coin as well. That puts them in a huge advantage for that Silver Llama.
Hello.
What's happened there with Stewart? He just climbed to the top with the tires.
That's right, the secret tires.
There you go.
See?
Yeah.
Little things you discover as you're. Oh,
Yeah.
it's okay, Stuart. Don't worry. Take a deep breath. Line it back up. You got this. 2 minutes left
Yeah.
on the clock, Balla.
I'm trying to work on my creative 1v1 island.
He's going to hit that.
Yeah.
Can he hit the last one? He lost a little bit of speed, but he does. So he's
Dude,
joining up.
they made it to whenever you play a game or playing creative, it automatically shows the World Cup on there, unless you don't want it.
And you can see it on the side.
Yeah, I know. You want to play some duos?
You've already seen the
Yeah,
fish
you
man
have
stop
to-
that
wait,
timer
wait,
at
wait,
5:52, right? Just under 6 minutes.
Bro, I want someone to gift me that 800 V-Buck World Cup skin to my other
For real,
account.
it's limited time.
Like, I don't have any money at all. You said that you have money saved up from doing streaming.
So difficult.
Yeah, the $20.
So challenging. He's learning the
Hey,
rules
just
and-
invite me. I'm just in here to watch it and just
Continue to
run
get
around and
Vortex. Meanwhile,
everything.
Funky Fighters have gotten their last coin up to the final one. Kuto being the player who gets there. He's on the
I
lead
like
with
my
Faith as well,
1v1
so it's just
island.
head-to-head against
Bro,
these two.
I want to see if
And
they
this
want
is
to give me
very
that
important for
metal.
Funky Fighters.
Ooh,
They
the
need to
metal
stop
pickaxe is
Ravens'
actually
revenge. If
so
anything else,
cool.
getting second
Hey, I have a
obviously important, but
question.
also because it's
Can you
head-to-head
gift me
against
that
Ravens'
one
revenge.
Monster
This is
Eye
such a
thing, the
meaningful
World Cup
final
banner?
jump.
Can you gift me that?
And I mean, don't forget they were.
I don't have any more.
Round, so they already have.
What, did you already gift it to
If they
someone?
can secure this
Yeah.
last coin, that could be massive.
Why? You said next time you were gonna gift something, you'd gift it
Just
to
got about
me.
50 seconds left here.
Yeah, but
There's-
like,
you could just
well,
tell they're
because
just
you said you were gonna go,
everything they
your
can.
dad said you weren't gonna play for the whole week.
Kuto a little bit further than we saw him last time. He's
So
not
even if we're not gonna
making
play, still gift it to me.
Okay, now the bounce off the wall. Looking
Other than
exactly.
who's
seeing
gonna
if
gift
there's
it to
any
me.
more opportunities. He makes it. Okay, this could be clutch.
What, did someone gift it
This
to
could
you?
be clutch
No.
here from Kuto. Just
did.
gets to the top here.
Okay, you
and then
could
he
have
needs
been
to
like,
bounce
yeah,
back. Yes,
my friend
perfect.
doesn't have
Plus the
anything
coin
really.
now. He gets it.
There it is.
9 minutes and
Just come on,
23
hurry up.
seconds ahead of the Ravens'
Bro,
Invite
revenge.
me.
Still time on the clock
back,
though
that's actually
for the
gay.
Ravens' revenge to collect
What?
that last one. And
The
what's
Marshmallow skin
impressive
was
too
one of
is
the
that
rarest
2
skins in
players have
Fortnite.
actually completed 4.
Yeah, Marshmallow was really rare, and then they just had to throw it back freaking
The
in.
rest of them 1 second
Yeah,
remaining.
no, it was
It's
good.
still
It
going
is
to
the
be
rare. It
Fish
was gonna be the
Man,
rarest
5 minutes and 52
things
seconds
from
to
Fortnite. It's
take
not the
that
recon
one.
expert.
That second map of the
Because,
world run is down and
It
done.
was only supposed to be limited time. Like the World Cup skin, it's limited
Mad
time.
props to the Fish fam. They did
Okay,
it in almost under
I'm leaving
3
creative.
minutes, right? They came out at that 5:25.
Oh, I was enjoying it. I'm already loading.
Then
Let me
unload.
pull up.
Just leave crib when you get in.
Okay. Do you know who's Jerry Springer?
What?
Do you watch the Jerry Springer show?
No, why?
How? Oh no, never mind then.
What? I might know. I don't know. I can't understand what you're saying.
Do you watch the Jerry Springer show?
Describe the show.
It's like a really old show.
I don't know. I mean, I watch old shows all the time. Oh, frick, I just joined someone's party. I think.
Really? I'm level 98. Do you think I can make it?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I'm on 94. I've already gained 2 levels in one day. Just come on, ready up.
I haven't gotten the pickaxe yet.
What pickaxe?
For next birthday.
Oof, I've gotten everything. Just put it on assist, I'll help you.
I did.
Okay, let's go then. Wait, which birthday cakes have you danced in front of?
I've done Shifty. I've done...
It's Junk Junction, Pleasant Park, Loot Lake,
Oh yeah, I done
Shifty.
Shifty Pleasant. Shifty Pleasant.
Have you done Junk Junction, Loot Lake?
No, not Junk
Okay, so
Junction.
you're gonna do Junk
I'm
Junction
not
and Loot
su-
Lake.
I'm not sure about Loot Lake though. I think I did Loot Lake.
Alright, have you done Pleasant Park?
Pleasant Park?
Yeah. Fatal Fields?
Fatal? I don't think so, no.
Well, okay, so Lonely Lodge.
Oh yeah, I have not gone to Lonely.
You haven't?
Nope.
How about this? You cover 5, I'll cover 5, so then we can see which ones you don't have.
Okay.
I'm gonna go after the Lonely Lodge.
But I'm 100% sure I have Pleasant Parks and Shifty.
Okay, so you go after Loot Lake and Junk Junction. I'll go after the rest, I guess. I'm going Lonely Lodge, Both of the ones in Paradise, and then I'll go to Fatal Fields and Shifty Shafts.
You're gonna go to Lonely?
So yeah, that felt great.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna go to Paradise, and then Fatal. Yeah.
You have been doing this from the very beginning.
Oh my god, I
It must be
like
an
this
absolute
battle,
honor
but I
to be
haven't
here
seen
on the
it.
stage today, competing, being able to to a
It's awesome, you know, helping these
Okay,
guys,
go
but
Junk
they're
Junction.
helping me,
Okay,
man.
yeah.
They're the real speedrunners.
I'm gonna go
I mean, it is a team effort at the end.
Lonely Lodge, then to here, then to here, then here, then here, then here. I have to go Lonely Lodge, both in Paradise, Fatal, Salty, and then Shifty. Actually, you go Loot Lake and then you go Shifty. Take the slipstream.
I already went to Shifty. 100%.
Oh, okay, 100%. Okay, so just Salty.
I'm 100% sure I went to Pleasant Park and Shifty.
Okay, then after Loot Lake, go to Salty Springs.
Look at that, the Fish fam ready to go.
Okay, so listen, where you are right now, just after you dance there, head there. And grab a hoverboard, and then head to the lake.
Alright though, anyway, what kind of takeaways do you think these players can make heading into the next game?
I'm just trying to freaking get a baller, and this guy looks like he's trying to land over here too.
They said they were supporting each other, keeping track of coins, and pushing their Suzu ahead, making sure that they're encouraging him. But for everybody else, I think the takeaway is how do we beat that leap of faith? That's the one that everybody's got stuck on. They've wasted a little bit of time at the double danger, but the leap of faith is really where everybody needs to close out, especially for they want to get that silver line.
We'll have to see how things go for them. Very quickly though, let's take a little break here. Let's send it down to Cam for his inside. Sundown.
And Bala, and we're gonna take a look at some of the kind of strategy that goes into it. But first, all of these competitors who are here, who are competing.
I don't have a gun. I just ran right after I danced. I barely got my dance in time before he opened up the chest, and then I ran.
Okay, I did Loot Lake. I know I did Loot Lake. I remember.
Okay, then go to Salty Springs.
Because Loot Lake was in the final second, I did it quickly. Bro, yesterday, I can't tell, you know I'm sweaty, but I can't tell you how sweaty I was actually going yesterday. I played 2 arena matches and I got both wins with Cohen. Like, I had the shittiest
Bro,
team.
okay, listen. I was playing Crib for like 30 minutes, and then I decided to play one game, and I didn't know, no, not Crib, I mean, I was watching the thing for like 30 minutes, and then like, I was like, okay, I'm bored,
by the way,
let's play.
if you watch it on
And
YouTube, you get a free rap.
how do you know if you watch it on YouTube?
Because they literally, okay, before the tournament, because when I said it, there was a, that was a, they have it on the screen. If you watch it, you have to go on YouTube, and you have to watch it for 20 minutes, and then you get a free rap when the tournament's over.
What's the channel called?
Fortnite. Just watch the Fortnite. You have to watch the World Cup, but on the Fortnite app. Like, I mean, but on Fortnite on YouTube. It can't be on Twitch. It has to be on YouTube.
Okay, so I type in Fortnite on YouTube.
Yeah, and then
it should say live.
Yeah, you go to the channel, you subscribe,
Fortnite.
and you watch the thing for 20 minutes.
Okay, Fortnite World Cup.
Unfortunately, the Cuddle Crew had a little bit of a hard
Okay, I subscribed, and then, so like, how will I get my skin? I'm just gonna keep on watching it, I don't really care.
No, not a skin, it's a rap, an animated rap. It's called the light.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna continue watching. I'll just watch it on here and on that little screen.
It's called Red Line. It's really cool. It has it's black and some of it's red. Animated red line.
Okay, every time I see the airstrike from far away come down from the sky, it scares me so much.
Where's the next? Is there a cake over here?
There's a cake in Salty Springs.
So an incredible job from him to make sure he is pushing the limits with what they're able to do. And you can also see the level of communications. He knew he messed up right away, and then he immediately communicates to the team. He's like, hey, you gotta run and then go up. Now you're in kind of that double trouble area trying to get the triggers, and this is where they got held up for a significant amount of time. A lot of the competitors not being able to...
Bro, I got a Scar and the new Scout Sniper.
Ravens Revenge, who were able to power through this. Again, this is from the match number one, and you can see how he's using quite literally.
Like, I took a little side break and decided to loot some, and that's the 2 guns that I found. Yeah, so Salty,
I have a question. Oh my god, there's people here.
Only having 2 teams full completed after the 2 runs when all of these players are such strong death runners. You can see the fish fam. Look at the timer on the clock. 5.5 minutes, and he's so quick going through it, and he's precise. He lines it up, he takes a step, and he goes. My question is now, between Suzu and Zen, they were so last game. Can they beat that time? Can they keep pressing the pace, and will they be able to do it better? Because when you get up here,
I literally
you have
found
to do
a llama.
everything right. Find the lineup, not miss a single one of your drops.
Joel is talking.
Was able to then double back and grab it there off the launch
Hey,
for that 5.
Did you mute FaZe?
What?
Did you mute the FaZe Dark Shadow, dude? Well, it says you're not talking. I don't know what it means.
Can the Ravens revenge get over that last obstacle of the leap of faith, or will everyone else start pressing up?
Oh my god, a whole lot squad. Never mind, I can't go here.
Yeah, Joel, it's right here.
But there are a whole lot squad. Oh,
I'll
right
get
there.
Fatal and then I'll head towards there with you. Go ahead and go after that airdrop or something, I guess. I don't know.
What happens in that?
Go get full shield, I guess.
Again, this match you saw,
I don't think anyone went Fatal. No, people went Fatal, but they didn't even eat the birthday cake.
For all of these players together. And of course you want to take a look behind.
Okay, I got you. I've already unlocked 3, 4. Salty has to be the last one.
Yeah, it is.
My bowler has 30 HP, so I'm gonna go. Did you get it at least?
No, I didn't get it. I'll freaking go fight this guy. Just dip him.
They have another place to play. They are kind of out of contention for this Silver Llama right here, but still, so many different.
I don't want to die. I have a scar, a blue pump, a burst.
I got him.
Soldiers with the Ford Turtle.
Hey, there's tons of cake over here, and I have a big pot for you.
Game of the world run, the last one of the set.
Hey, it didn't pop up for me when I danced there. I guess you haven't gotten Shifty Shafts.
I did get Shifty.
Oh no, it is Viking Mountain is the one last place. I forgot about that. Jeez, I forget about it every time I do it.
The world run commences right here, right now.
Come eat this cake, dude.
Players are out the game. Here we go. First run, Taco, Taldak, they're right out.
Minis, you can get 40 HP from cake. And I got you a big pot right by the minis.
More people.
Again, you know,
You come and drink the shield and everything.
They're just going full send.
I want to see who gets out to the early lead here. Suzo, the champion of the last one with Fish Fam.
Like straight east, I heard.
He's a little bit behind, but again, he has the
Go drink the shield, then go eat the cake. And there's apples over there where you just came from.
Really taking a huge lead, a huge advantage, because we all saw how proficient they are.
Let's see, there's.
Stage is really the first obstacle that some people is this important.
I got this. He already shattered his shield.
First jump. Shallow there on both sides. And both from the Fish Fam going down there. Saw there in the left.
He's on me.
Made it across. You got Raven Revenge. And I believe it was actually the Llama Record Company that are also now.
I had one on me too, so.
Raven Revenge, Sunshine, and the Funky Fighters. And now the Llama Record Company all have 11 points.
Those are mine, so. Knocked one.
His first impulse jump, looking for anybody anybody track.
Thanks for my kill.
You got both of them?
Collect those points.
No.
Oh my god, no, you didn't. Oh, thank you. Wait, back, I get some news.
In my opinion, the people who are leading the pack.
That's all my kills.
Yeah, but like, I want you to do.
Should you just like as a squad grab, like send one person to each thing and just like very quickly grab all four, and then as a squad,
Yeah, in my defense, I had a great tap.
have more chances going through every single
Give me my freaking scar right now.
Obviously depends.
Oh my god.
How many you actually
Don't take my
So what a time there from
Don't
Scissors
take my
through that one. Is he going to be able to finish out that impressive performance?
I hate airstrikes. Bye-bye airstrike. You want that? I got you rockets if you take it. Move. I got it. Yep. Okay. Here.
You have rockets?
Yep.
Alright, man. Scissors.
Bro, I swear I saw
Like, these guys are so good, right? Once they figured out they can almost like muscle memory.
Shattered one shield.
Now, Suzu's smart. He waits here for Suzu to get across, and then when he gets across,
open the back.
Say, look, you know what? Let me go. I'm trying to get the point. We need to
No, they're not on the back. They're on top of me.
Don't forget, last game they got 5 and they can do it again.
Bro, I can't rush with 30 HP.
The
guy's a bot. He's a bot.
Oh my gosh, I'm trapped against the wall. Joel, you can go watch my stream and everything. I got trapped against the wall.
Bro, no, he killed me too. Oh my god. Why do we die to the worst players?
I know, right? Like you get stuck or you're at low frickin' HP. I headshot that one guy. How come I couldn't headshot? I headshot the other guy and he was at 50 HP. How does that frickin' work? Oh my gosh, dude! Have you tried out that run course in creative that they're doing on the channel on the live stream?
Yeah.
He just died. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Oh shit! I don't want to play PC. Dude, this looks awful. Oh, Scissors just easily died. Isn't like Scissors a god on death runs? Like, why is he so vulnerable to dying easily? It's so funny watching them die. Where do you want to go, Lazy or Loot Lake? Oh yeah. Here, I'm gonna go to the Sky Base. You go to Viking, okay? Because I forgot. See, Viking is literally just a forgotten place. Besides, whenever people look on YouTube where to complete a challenge, I just took Air Vent Craft down.
He knows he has to try to make this, try to get this last point ahead of anybody else. Clytax has joined the fray as well from Cuddle Crew.
So you can see too, like Clytax is, while Stewart is using his camera, while you jump forward, you whip your camera in the direction you want to start moving. Clytax is doing the opposite. He's actually just using the momentum from his movement abilities, just like his keys, to get his weapons go, not even touching at all. Two different ways to approach it. They're both about the same. It just depends on which one you're more comfortable with. Good spot. Great ricochet there.
No way, there's a fucking lesbian landing here.
Nice.
There's actually a fucking lesbian here.
Yes. He's going for it. Could he be the first
Yeah.
one? No, Sunshine Soldiers has already done it with a 623, and Raven's Revenge
Freaking
with 6. So Sunshine Soldiers sneakily got it, but still a great time for him.
What a close race, though. All 4 teams who were up
This guy's a
there on the
freaking
leap of
pickaxe.
faith have now completed it.
Oh, there's a guy on me who's a freaking pickaxe. I don't care. Did you get your cupcake?
Entire thing. Glytax feeling a little bit of pressure. He needs to start
Joel.
supporting his teammates.
Did you get it?
Llama Record Company sitting at 27 right now. I think this is one of the first times we've seen them towards this double jeopardy, towards closer and closer, edging their way at the leap of faith. The Cuddle Crew have completed, meanwhile, just past 7 minutes. So the standings.
I'm like fucking lesbian and dad, my dad.
Joel.
But you know what just happened? I'm like fucking lesbian. My dad called me.
Yeah,
and
cool.
I
Did you dance in front of the cake?
No, it doesn't. I already did this kick apparently. I danced.
Then it should have given it to you because there's none others. Unless you are not actually sure that you did Pleasant Park.
I did Pleasant Park.
Or Loot
Okay,
Lake.
I'm not
You
sure.
said, I think I've already done Loot Lake.
I think I did.
Then that's a no. Just either let them kill you. No, leave the game. Wait, they've already hit you. You'd have to. You can't die, otherwise you'd give them the kill. Finish him. Finish him. There's a campfire on the inside of that building.
All that could be standings at the end of the match. But meanwhile, nobody yet up to that leap of faith. Oh, actually,
Are you gonna go inside and use that campfire? Because you're at 4 HP, you will die. They were actual bots. Okay, can you go run off the map then?
Wait, is there one in Snob?
Can he do it now?
No.
All pressure on him.
Don't end up dying to fall damage, because then it'll give them the freaking kill.
Oh no, they're not spectating. They won't give a shit.
Okay, just go ahead and die then. Oh, imagine if it didn't kill you.
I swear to God.
It just like makes you at 1 HP. Just be like, okay, go ahead and win the game then. I don't know how long I've been watching this stream. I'm just gonna keep on watching it till that course game ends. So, first, second, and third, and fourth have already finished. There's 4 more teams. Just go ahead and say, okay, it's over. You guys are bots. You've lost.
Go ahead, Diego. Do you have an account on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay, leave the stream. Just fuck the stream. Go to you see where on the top right where it shows your profile picture of your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, click on that.
Give me a second. Okay, I've clicked on it.
Okay. Then you see where click settings.
Wait, let me find it. Settings.
Is it settings? Oh yeah. Okay, you click settings.
Okay, what?
Then
what
scroll
else?
down. Scroll down a little bit. Keep scrolling down until you see connect accounts. Under connect accounts.
Okay.
You see a connect accounts?
Yeah.
Click on it and go all the way to the bottom and click Epic Games.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, okay.
Forgot that. Okay, now just stay in there, and then when you connect your account, just stay in the stream. You're gonna get a wrap.
Okay, enter email
a banner.
address.
You're gonna get a wrap, emo, and a spray.
Wait, can I sign in with the PlayStation? Will it let me?
Yeah, for PS4.
Okay. Wait for it's in my photos, my email and everything. I don't know the one that I'm on right now, so I'll just have to use my other account. How do you spell Yahoo? Y-H-O-O?
Yeah.
Y-H-O-O.
Y-A-H-O-O.
Y-A-H-O. Yahoo. Dot. Wait, so when it says display name, do I display my username? Joel.
What?
When it says display name, do I display my username?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see what happens. Okay, it says, got it, Epic Games has connected to my thing. So, I'll have to go onto my other account to do this, wouldn't I? So, do I just go to my other account now, then?